Welcome to Dwarven Forge. This is everything you need to know about our terrain in 60 seconds. Ready? Let's go. We are pieces for maximum detail and artistry, infusing passion into every millimeter of our work. Everything is available beautifully hand-painted so you can start playing right away. Or you can choose unpainted to paint everything yourself. Our pieces are completely modular so you can use the same set to create a new adventure every time. Most pieces have embedded anchor magnets that affix to our terrain trays for secure building, and for revealing rooms as your players discover them. We create everything out of Dwarvenite, our top secret PVC formula that's nearly indestructible. We pack our pieces with as many features as possible, such as swappable LEDs to quickly change the look of your scene. We offer magnetic accessories to add flavor or increase the danger. A 1-inch tactical grid is sculpted into our floors, hidden in dungeon flagstones, natural rocks, or sticks and plants. In addition to sculpted pieces, we make terrain trays to use as a vibrant graphic base for your build. We offer a range of environments, including dungeons, caverns, cities, castles, sewers, forests, mountains, streets, burrows, ice, and hellscape. And that's just the beginning. We have a passionate fan base who can tell you all about it. And that's everything you need to know about Dwarven Forge in 60 seconds.
The games we play are the stories we create.
The fortress doors swing open.
Every story is unique.
And the sound of war drums rises.
Sometimes our stories come to us when we least expect them. We need to be ready no matter where inspiration strikes. And sometimes our stories are told over great distances. No matter where your journey leads you or how your story is told. The games we play are the stories we create. Syrinscape can help make yours epic.
Syrinscape is searchable, fast, and customizable from any device with no need to pre-install any sound. Adding epic atmosphere to your game has never been easier.
Do you miss playing Dungeons & Dragons, or just have a hard time finding a group in your hometown? Maybe you just wish you could play more. On Discord, we created a community of over 100 people who are playing D&D around the clock.
I'm Noggins.
Oh, see.
Cece.
Piotr Strong Shield.
Katarina.
Elder Sidivar Baba Negra.
Tayel. Daria.
Kostash Morach.
Elros.
Falfar Softfoot.
Ketis White Spine.
That's my reindeer.
Misery Cordelia.
Chardani Gulril.
Body.
Bragar Iron
Comet. Nabuti.
Dimitri.
Shalara.
Barf Battlebrain.
Atomic Scry, mate.
Shortleaf Rudari.
Warren Greenstep.
Melina Lee.
Sesh Morses.
Malachi Dupraki.
Sarah Scholar Life Forger.
Travas.
Tamazar.
Ezmerelda Ambershake.
Elder Waddleby.
Dustin Morses.
Morgan Reagan.
Aksha Kitty.
Sterling.
By integrating Discord and D&D Beyond, we're able to provide an immersive experience that is the first of its kind. You can create a character from 1st to 15th level, and then roleplay 24/7 in our Discord channels, while combating monsters, crafting weapons, training new skills, and searching for items across our campaign world. You'll also have the chance to participate in random combat encounters and go on monthly virtual quests. Ever wanted to try your hand at being a Dungeon Master? Or maybe you're an experienced Dungeon Master and just want the chance to run more adventures. As a community DM, you can run encounters and virtual quests for the community based on monthly modules written by our very own accomplished plot team. Join us.
Join us.
Check it out.
Join the Discord.
Join us!
Join us.
And let's create incredible stories together. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Into the Mist, our Curse of Strahd campaign. This is episode 13. Very fitting, actually. Okay, jazz hands. Just get it out of the way. Just get all your energy out of the way for jazz hands. No? No? Okay.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yes, you! The U.S. has released me. I am back home, thankfully, after GameholeCon. It was incredible. We had an amazing time. You can check out all the streams, including a special Into the Mist one-shot. David Morin. An Into the Mist one-shot that I ran using the Beetle and Grimm's, one of the modules. Man, I'm totally distracted by the people at the table right now. From their Van Richten's thing box.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to thank Dungeons & Dragons for creating this awesome game that we play week in, week out. Also want to thank our main title sponsors, starting with Hero Forge. Hero Forge creates an amazing online tool for creating miniatures for your tabletop experiences, as well as avatars and fully customizable images. All of our player characters are currently Hero Forge, except Ezmerelda, who is a WizKids mini, but you can check them out at www.heroforge.com. They are incredible and awesome and a lot of fun to use. In fact, I've created a lot of main characters from the story using Hero Forge lately, and love doing it. Beetle and Grimm's creates incredible boxed experiences for your tabletop RPGs. We use a lot of the things here from a lot of those boxes, including the coins that you're going to see flip into frame as we go. Hung out with those folks, again, at GameholeCon, and ran Bill's module for him, which was a little nerve-wracking during our one-shot. So make sure you check that out. It is live on YouTube. And it was a lot of fun. Elisa Teague was on that, as well as Dustin from D4, and of course Tommy Gofton from Six Sides of Gaming. Also want to thank Sirenscape, our third title sponsor. They have an incredible online tool for creating and adding ambiance to your games at your table. You can check them out at www.sirenscape.com/RealmSmith. If you take a look online on their website and you search for RealmSmith, you will find all kinds of great things. These guys, I tell you.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
We had an incredible Halloween event this past weekend. Yesterday, actually, for the entirety of Halloween Day, we had an event in our roleplay Discord channels where Vistani could go and trick or treat, and they got really cool items, or they got a trick of some sort. It was a lot of fun, and then a special monster showed up. It's mine now. You've lost it.
Come on, man.
You've lost your opportunity. Anyways, yes. So it was amazing. It's awesome. If you are interested in joining our Discord, it's a great community just for tabletop RPGs. But also, if you want to join our roleplay servers and play as Vistani within our world, to be able to craft and hang out with the cast on Discord, you can do that at patreon.com/RealmSmith by becoming a patron and then choosing what level you want to come in at as a Vistani in our community. We mentioned that Tides of Wildmount is the next season. We will be starting that early January. Through December, we'll be transitioning from Into the Mist to Tides of Wildmount, which is quite a big undertaking. And the Smithgardians and all of the folks involved there, including our Realm Watchers, are all gearing up for that. So we're super excited. And there's a lot of work. I'm not looking at you, Dave, so nice try. As mentioned before, your characters will not be in Darktow because we want to make sure that the characters and the Discord community is all part of the same world and able to interact and intermingle. And so we're having to move them inland, but it's going to be amazing. And again, starting in January. And mentioned, of course, that Omega Jones will be joining, as Christina cannot join us this season, but we're very excited to have Omega with us.
Woo!
Very, very excited. Champions of the Realm is a very exciting PvP series that we will be filming soon. That is the old logo. I need to get you a new logo that looks like this. Roll the clip.
It looks like this. Oh, spinning die. Champions of the Realm. That's not an official soundtrack. That's just me.
They can hear you through the whole thing.
They can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, it's great.
And that's why I was doing it.
Good. Champions of the Realm is awesome. It's going to be great. We're finalizing all of the details. We're heading very closely towards filming. It's all going to be filmed in person with amazing people, including Matthew Lillard as Beetle, Noura as Ezmerelda Mozzarella, and Omega Jones as Human. And then tonight we're announcing that our first sponsor, apart from Dungeons & Dragons and Untitled Champions, is The Last Game Board. They are an incredible company who create these digital game board units that you can play board games on, you can play TTRPGs on, you can actually use virtual tabletops on as well. Very exciting. And you can check them out at gameboard.com. I believe I should know the website address, but it will be in the comments, I promise. Our Smithgardians will get that in there for you. But thank you so much, Game Board. You guys are amazing. Phil and Tim and Shale, you guys have been incredible. I hung out with them at Gen Con in their booth, and we're very excited to have them join the RealmSmith family and support this incredible show. So a huge shout out to Game Board tonight. I want to thank our entire team, the cast, of course, Smithgardians, Realm Watchers. This Thursday we'll have Aftermath. We'll find out who we had. Last Aftermath we actually had Omega on with us, and we talked about collaborative roleplay and the craziness that happened last episode, which we will dig into in a second.
And hating David Morin.
And hating David Morin. Travas. We love David, we hate Travas. Is that fair?
Omega's like, I said what I said.
Without further ado, let us venture into the mist. All right. Last we left you folks, it was quite the session.
It was.
You didn't travel far distance-wise. In fact, you traveled from one room. I just tried to get my dice, couldn't find them. So I'm using Forge Gaming dice tonight, actually.
Nice.
Blood splatter dice.
Ooh.
Kind of fitting. White with blood
Wait, what does that mean? Fitting. Why is that fitting?
I don't know. Did you hear them? Did you hear the weight?
No.
Circumstance.
I mean, the weight of circumstance?
Yes.
With bloodied dice?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
No foreshadowing there.
Last we left you all, thanks Forge Gaming for getting me out of that. Last we left you, you came face to face with some of your greatest fears, your greatest needs, your greatest desires. It was a virtual, and I've said this many times this week, including on Aftermath. It was like Pokemon when it came to Dark Gifts. I didn't expect that, but it was collect them all for you guys. Many of you fellowshipped with the dark gifts that exist in the Amber Temple. Some of you may have accepted them, some of you may not have. And unfortunately, we lost someone in the process. Sterling, a part of the amalgam, is now gone. All that is left is a pinprick of undead life within the amalgam that once was Sterling. What does that look like? We don't know. We're going to find out. You crossed the hallway from there, and you came into another chamber, another vault. Entering it, you found 3 creatures, baleful, large eyes, kind of squirrely, skitterish, trying to read your thoughts, to gain information. Falfer, you allowed them to. And from that, they gained general information. As of right now, they seem defensive, they seem curious. They don't seem offensive or dangerous, like they're about to attack or anything like that. But in the process of that, Noggins saw something that he saw in a vision not long ago. And upon placing his hands on one of the amber sarcophagi, he saw himself before he became Noggins and before he came to Barovia. And he saw his partner, his lover, in the reflection as well. And then in that, gained the information and the feeling that if he accepted that he would be able to walk uninhibited in the dreams of others, something that is obviously incredibly vital, important, sought after for him and his kind. So tonight, Noggins, if you can send me your answer as to what your decision is on whether or not you'd like to accept this gift or not. And I will say, you all, in all of the commotion and all of the sorrow that occurred, realized that Ludari, who was with you, snuck away amidst all of the chaos, somehow left. Don't know why, didn't say anything, just left.
Traitor. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, things got a little crazy.
Yeah.
So.
Well.
He's up having dinner on the first floor.
Yeah, exactly.
He just felt very awkward and slowly backed away.
This was a mistake.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. You all watch as Noggin's hands come off of the amber sarcophagi after having the vision that he had. The Nothics all kind of like, as soon as he did that and he touched it, they all turned towards him to watch as this unfolded before them. What do you all do?
So he touches it, right? And then that only lasts like a second, a few seconds.
In IRL, in game time? Yes,
yeah.
A second.
So we wait to see. I mean, I would wait to see what happens for when he lets go.
Okay.
And just to confirm, this room is built very much like the previous room with sarcophagi in them.
Yeah, almost identical to it.
Okay.
Except this one, the door was slightly ajar,
and there's these creatures,
and the creatures were inside. What do you do?
Yeah, having seen Noggins kind of put his hand and then retract it, I also, having experienced it myself, am wondering what choice would have been made, even.
Okay. Because, you were all aware, as he came off, he asked you all what it was like. He asked you what it felt like to have the experiences that you had. And now, Noggins, what do you do?
I think he kind of just stands there for a second. He's definitely not facing them. He's facing the sarcophagus. When he turns around, you probably see like the streak of like a tear that fell down. Yeah, that's weird. That's a weird feeling. That's what happened?
We're waiting for you to tell us what happened.
Yes. What happened with you? Was it like a strange feeling, or like what happened?
What did you see?
I saw Well, I could. I saw you all. That was interesting. I saw Sterling and his. I think it's your dad, maybe your father, something. I don't remember. I saw that one man that I haven't decided if I like him or not, and I think it was you, Ezmerelda, as a kid with another person. He had a lot of books.
Oh. Yes, I know who you're talking about.
And I think it interacted with my ability to like go through dreams and stuff. Yeah, it was just kind of a lot to take in. I haven't really meditated and done a lot of intense dream work in a while.
What do you offer the choice?
You notice Noggins as one of the Nothics kind of looks in your direction, and you can feel it kind of trying to read your mind. Do you stop it? Okay. And you watch it go, and it turns to the other one, and they're kind of like pointing at you and pointing at the amber.
I don't think I mean, I was barely in the room when this stuff was happening with the Nothics, so I don't think he's even like thinking about them.
Yeah. Do we get any sense that these creatures can also access the dark magic that's within these pillars?
Nature check.
Okay. Nature check. That is a 12.
Yeah. You've never seen these creatures. You don't even necessarily know what they are, what they do. So you're not even quite sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So seeing them looking back and forth, I'll ask directly to Noggins. Did you accept it? Did you accept what you were offered?
I don't know, honestly. I have to. I'll know when when we sleep.
I guess it must have been different from what anyone else was offered.
I don't know what you all were offered. You didn't say what you got or what you were going to receive.
How do you not know if you accepted or not? Did you say yes?
Did you accept it?
Well, we're talking about you right now. I haven't hid anything. I told you that.
I'm not hiding anything. I don't know the breadth of their power. I don't know if I did until what they said I could be able to do happens.
Then I don't know if I accepted until...
It's still very confusing, and also we don't know if whatever, even if I see that look on your face, Travas, even if we did or we did not accept, if we did, we still don't know if whoever it is we made this agreement with are even going to make good on what they're offering.
Well, you still don't know very much anything about what exactly it is you've all been offered once you've touched the sarcophagus. But you, and I'm going to point to one of the Nothics.
And it kind of like stops.
What are you jealous about the sarcophagus of Amber?
They look at you, not quite obviously understanding what you're saying, not understanding common, but you can see them kind of look at you intently, and you can feel them trying to kind of read deeper than what you're saying. Do you allow them to do that?
I'll allow them to try to understand.
Okay. The one kind of looks at you and kind of like looks around and looks at the other ones and kind of look around.
What did he say?
he said, he hasn't got one yet.
Oh. They said that you don't have one. I mean, I can't assume what they meant, but you don't have whatever they're referring to.
But you understood that gibberish.
Right, I don't know exactly what he's saying, but I'm pretty good at picking up the general idea.
You know this language?
No. When I was reading in Argynvostholt, I read a little bit about understanding different languages. Here we are.
I am growing more confused with every room that we go into.
Yes.
They said that he misses his daddy, and that he has accepted the gifts, and they said you do not have one.
I don't have one.
Go touch one.
I don't.
You should go touch one. You won't regret it. You can accept, you cannot accept. It's like trick-or-treating, free gift.
I will choose to not accept your invitation to touch the sarcophagus. I don't think whatever is communicating with us through them is any good. And
sounds a little judgmental, but
well, we're here for a different purpose than that.
Well, we're here to get things that will help us to defeat Strahd, right?
Yes.
So maybe it helps.
Well, the thing that we're here to get to help us to defeat Strahd is Argynvost. As I hold up the sword.
Right, but just this. I mean, he didn't do it before, so maybe we can get more things than.
I think maybe what is that we need to make sure we focus on what we came here for and not get lost in the additional things that are being offered in this place. Now that I'm not saying don't go for it, but we can't lose sight of what we came here for.
Right, but if we saw healing potions, we would take it. If we saw powers being given out free willy-nilly, we would take it.
So, I think we should. First thing is bring back Argynvost and ask him what he thinks about all this.
But, Dimitri, are we any closer to knowing where Argynvost is? I mean, perhaps he is the one who placed these rooms here for us to get these gifts. I mean, he seems like a pretty cool guy.
That's precisely why we should probably find him first, as he would have more knowledge of what is in store in this temple.
But that's easier to say when you have already got the gift, too. But
I'm not disagreeing that we shouldn't look for things. I'm just saying that we shouldn't lose sight of why we're here in the first place.
Yeah. I'll also walk closer to the pillar and say, it's right here.
Which one?
This one here. I'm not touching it. I'm just pointing out, you are 10 feet away from new abilities and gifts. You just touch it. 1 second. We go find Argynvost.
And as far, just to be clear, our young Travis here, he's making a really sound argument. We do not know of any downsides to these gifts. All right, well, okay.
Hello, our friend.
What?
Yes.
Did we lose him?
Do we
Oh,
know?
right.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Oh. No, but he's still here, though.
Right, but honestly, bad luck.
There is a very big downside.
5.
Yes. Maybe we should talk to the one who has learned the most of this. Sterling, what is your opinion on the sarcophaguses?
It is not worth the cost. What I have lost, I don't believe will ever come back.
You don't?
The child that once lived in this body is gone. whether or not you understand what that means. I have lost something. We have all lost something.
I mean, but Sterling, I mean, we all lose the child inside when we grow up. And so perhaps it's not, perhaps it's just a maturing. I mean, I don't know how it works inside your body, but certainly I was once a child and I had to grow up and get rid of the child inside so that I could become an adult like I am now.
Listen, the boy that you once argued with, the boy that you once convinced to play tag, is gone. He's dead.
And you're sure that this comes directly from these sarcophaguses?
Absolutely.
There seems to be a price, one that Sterling's already paid, and we have no idea what else it will do. We're trading in for whatever advantage we may gain.
That is fair. Okay. Sure.
I don't really understand what you mean, because you were here and you are here.
Yes.
And I understand that maybe there are some uncomfortable aspects, but it's still a choice. When you touch it, you say yes or you say no.
Yes, but if now we consider the fact that his choice led him to a part of him dying, then it is fair warning to the rest of us that even staying away from the choice might be the safer option. I mean, I will admit to you all, I have chosen to accept the gift. But,
Really?
Well, I'm being honest.
I examine him very closely now that I know that.
Insight check.
As they examine him, Travas will lean one hand back to the pillar behind him to touch it.
He touches it. Okay.
11 insight.
Okay.
Do we see...
What does he get within 11? Oh, first of all, sleight of hand check if you're trying to hide it.
You would see that I'm, or you would sense that I'm telling the truth.
Mm-hmm. But like, is there any? I'm sort of looking for like if there's anything different about you now, because you said that you've touched it and accepted it.
I don't see more evil. Hasn't changed my demeanor or my view of the world or anything
so
like that.
You're identical to before.
Maybe a little more personable, in fact.
Might be. If anything, I'm a little more dangerous. That's all. No, seriously. You don't see anything of note or feel anything of note from me that is more evil or more good or anything like that.
Okay. Then I'll take note of that. That nothing seems to have gotten wrong with you.
Okay. In the middle of that, one of the Nothics looks at your direction, and you feel that same kind of sensation. You haven't felt it yet. You feel a sensation. Do you allow it to happen?
Yeah.
Okay. And they kind of look at you, and you all watch as one of the Nothic goes, and then like hides behind one of the amber sarcophagi, and you all notice that it had looked in your direction. What's your sleight of hand? 22. I'm assuming that's higher. Anybody have a passive of 22 or higher?
No, but I was looking in their direction. Is there any way I would have saw it, or
we're pretty split. Like Falfer.
Yeah, like you're kind of facing this way. I mean, he does have open view, but again, I would say in this situation, nobody said specifically they're watching anybody specifically. So I would say.
I mean, the last person I was talking to was Travas, which is why I said I was looking in that direction. But that's fine.
At this point, there's a lot of dialogue happening with these two, though. So for you to just stand there and stare at Travas, I'm going to be feeling a little uncomfortable.
Travas would be.
I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
He was looking at you.
Yeah, give me no,
but it's fine.
No, you know what though? Give me because of what happened with the Nothic and him talking and stuff. Give me a perception check with disadvantage, please.
That's fine.
Yeah.
There's a reason I've also been very quiet while y'all have been talking.
Yeah. It does make sense to be watching.
But be happy. I failed.
Okay.
I got 2 5s.
Okay. Very good.
That's
all right.
terrible.
In a moment, you're transported. And you're transported to the side of a mountain. Cold, wind blowing, blizzardous, if that's even a word.
It's not, but go ahead.
I made it up. And as you climb this mountain, you sense that the cold doesn't affect you. Where your skin, especially your bare skin and your face and so on and so forth, would be frostbitten at this point. You can feel that you've been on this mountainside for some time, hours, maybe even days. You've lost track of how long you've been here, but you are unaffected by the cold. All of a sudden, from around, you hear trudging through the snow, and there's movement heading in your direction. And as you look left, you look right, you try and find a way out. And out from the cold exterior of the mountainside, wolves, large white wolves, shoot out of the snow and start to kind of come at you. As they do, you thrust your hands forward, and this kind of almost like a tornado whirlwind of cold begins to coalesce in between your hands, and it shoots in the direction of the wolves and freezes them still. Snap out your back.
Oh, no, let me
in
have
that
one
moment,
more second in there. Oh.
In that moment, you feel like if you say yes to the offered gift, that you would have the ability to harness the power of cold.
I wanted to call out to the deity to find out his. How long do I have to decide? Can I sleep on it like noggins?
It's a moment.
Yeah, he's gonna take it. He's just gonna take it.
Okay.
Because he's stupid.
Oh man.
I want to look. Like I'll turn and look the Nothic in the eye.
Okay.
I mean, I can't communicate with him. But I'm gonna give him like a.
Okay. You watch, and like a wry smile comes up, and it blinks a couple times with this big baleful eye, and it nods.
Well,
I can't talk to him.
While that's.
Oh, I'm gonna point to my head. Because I know that they're reading their thoughts, because they've said what they've read. So I'm gonna be like, read my brain, so that maybe we can communicate a little bit. Because I want to think about like, who is this guy? Who is the deity? Where is this power coming from? Where's this power coming from? And I'm gonna repeat that in my head and like try to get him to read my thoughts.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. Oh, flip. Oh, double flip. 6.
Okay. You can tell that the Nothic is intently trying to understand what you're trying to say, but isn't quite catching.
Nothic! So during that whole sneaky sarcophagus encounter, I'm just responding to what the Nothic was responding to Sterling, which he like scurried behind the sarcophagus when he looked at Sterling. So I'm going to turn to Travas and say, Travas, can you ask him what's he doing? He's hiding from Sterling.
I've honestly tried to ask them some questions, but we're not speaking the same language, so to speak, and very little.
What? I'll talk to the Nothic myself. What about Sterling frightens you? Why are you running?
He doesn't speak common.
He kind of just like
What
blinks
language
his eye.
does he speak?
I'm just trying.
I don't know.
Well, if you're talking to him, why don't you ask him?
No, I can't talk to him. I only understand what he says out loud.
I sent you the information of
that. I can't say anything to him.
Noggins.
What languages do we speak? Maybe we can narrow it down a little. Like if none of us understand him, can we kind of narrow it down?
I think we tried this actually.
I think we did, and I think it speaks.
Yeah, I tried like 7 different languages.
Yeah, I only speak Common and Elvish.
Oh. Okay.
That's it?
Because it's none of the ones you spoke. I also speak Celestial, and it's not that.
The Nothic that looked at you kind of walks up to you and like make sure that nobody is upset that he's walking up to you. He kind of walks up to you and he starts to kind of like circle around you, kind of looking you up and down and like laughing and smiling and looking at his friends and like pointing.
Okay.
This one's gonna die.
And then
I know he's dead.
You watch as it turns to the others. It goes.
Why? What?
That's crazy, these creatures.
Does it think you're cold?
I must. I don't understand what he's saying.
We should head out of this room.
Is it cold?
Right. I don't know. It's chilly, damp in here. It's cold outside.
I'm gonna try to just non-aggressively walk up to a Nothic.
Okay. It takes a couple steps back, but it like kind of holds its own and like timid.
And they, like, how big are these guys?
Medium size, but they're like hunched over. So imagine like 5 foot, but like only like 3.5 because they're really kind of hunched over. They've got spikes up the back of this big eye.
Okay. Well, now that I've, I guess, surmised that they're not really a threat, I'll just say maybe we should just continue along to the next room, and maybe try to avoid the amber sarcophaguses.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Until we can find out how to achieve our goal.
I'm really curious what they're doing now. Are they guarding them?
Well, I don't know. Can't find any way to communicate with them other than when they choose to communicate with us.
It's clear they're here for a reason. I mean, there's 3 of them. There's 3 pillars. They must be guards of some kind, or maybe they worship them. It could be a religious thing.
They'd be terrible guards. They just let us come in here and start touching them.
It's true. So that's why I'm saying maybe it's a spiritual thing for them.
That's good.
Do you think maybe there's a possibility they're trapped in here somehow?
Maybe we just open the door and see if they will come with us?
The door's already open.
Yeah.
So this one was already ajar.
No, I meant like not physically trapped, but like somehow psychically trapped.
Right,
I don't know.
right.
I don't know how this works. I'm very confused. Every time we go into this room, it's like there's new things that I don't understand. It's not right happening.
It's a good idea. Perhaps they are trapped here by distance or something. Some magical thing is keeping them tied to the room.
Is there food or bedrolls? I want to see. Now, is there anything? Are they wearing anything?
We probably should just keep going and find Argenvost and go from there.
All right. Yes. Eyes on the prize. Let's go.
Eyes on the prize.
So you all kind of turn and they kind of like look at you, and as you all leave this room, you can see their kind of eyes like blinking large, kind of almost like stacked like Scooby-Doo kind of, where they're all like out at the side of the room and all watching you kind of leave the room, but they stay in the room currently. They don't follow you. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I was gonna let Falford, Tavaz, Dimitri, and Ezmerelda kind of go a little further up.
Okay.
And I was gonna tap Sterling on the shoulder and just like pull him back just a bit.
Yep.
As we're still walking, but just back a bit. I'm not really trying to hide, just a little bit of distance.
Yeah.
Now that the Chaos Brigade is a little away, how are you feeling?
I don't know how to describe it, but something's missing. It's just gone. And I don't know how to keep doing this.
I didn't know Sterling, the boy person, as much, but I don't have a way of feeling what you might feel, but hopefully you can find a way to push through it, I guess. You're whole, but you're not, and I know that must be tough. And I just wanted to make sure that you were fine after everything happened.
I'll rest a hand on your shoulder, and give you a nod, and thank you. Are you okay?
I will be, I think. I saw what I was and who I was, and just accepting what I accepted, and trying to just wrap some things around my head is all.
I understand. I want you to know that I'm here. If you need someone to confide in, I can keep a secret.
I don't really have any secrets that need to be kept. I'm pretty open about things. I just try not to say what I don't mean, and I wanted to make sure this was all real before I started, I guess, flaunting it. Because if this is real, then I could be what I was. I never told anyone yet, but I remembered that my name isn't Noggins. That's just what came out and it stuck. My name before I got here was Selenog.
Selenog. Would you prefer to be called Selenog?
I don't know yet. I mean, it's my name, but Noggins is nice too. It's like a nickname, I guess.
It is. Well, until you decide, I will continue to call you Noggins. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. That feels right. And you still want to be called Sterling?
Yes, in memory of the boy. I think it's right.
Well, if we can save the boy, we will. Even if that means I have to go into your dreams and save him myself. Might be able to do that.
If it's possible, then I invite you to. But I have no hope for such a thing.
You'd be surprised what could happen in a dream. In my dream, I saw the boy with his father. That probably didn't actually happen, or it happened differently, or the dream manifested it in a way that you wanted it to be manifested. I can pull that energy and make something real. That's how my power works.
Well, I believe that the boy was the only part of us that could dream. So, it would be a feat, but a welcome one if you could do it.
It looks like I have a mission. And I like pat your head, like boop boop, even though you're like really tall, so I'm like poop poop. All right, let's find Argenvost Ho. No, Argenvost. Spell it out, sound it out. There we go. Let's go find him.
Thank you, Noggins.
All right, you all leave out the door, and you now find yourself looking down the same hallway that you traveled up. On the right is a sealed vault door. You know these are now the thick amber glazed doors. Just past that are two doors on the right, made of stone, but not as heavily, strongly made as the vault doors. And there is a large hallway leading to the left that you know that leads to the main temple area. What do you do?
Would you like to go into these doors, anybody? before I just go and open it?
I mean,
Can we just take a closer look
Yes.
perhaps.
at the doors before we decide whether we'd like to go in or move past?
I'd like to look for cracks in the door.
Investigation check.
17.
Okay. With a 17, it's sealed shut. Like these are meant to be sealed. Whatever's inside, it's a vault.
Yeah.
And so you don't see anything around. You don't notice any sort of trap.
Is there locks?
There's no lock on it.
Oh, I
It's different from the amber doors?
Same. So it's the same.
Oh,
it's
I
the
thought it
same
was another
build.
remote or
I
different
thought they
build.
were
It's the same
different.
build as the other
Yeah.
two vaults that you've been in this hallway.
I can't see
Gotcha.
through this one. It doesn't look like there's traps, but I can't see through it.
Well, I mean, it looks like just like the ones we were just in, so perhaps it's another room like that one.
Should I open it?
Well,
Us?
yeah, well, yes, I think if we're looking for Argynvost, then, we can't just overlook.
Right, if he was in here and we went past to the other doors, that would be terrible.
That's down unturned.
Okay.
No door unopened.
I'm going to open it quietly.
Okay. Stealth check.
22.
Okay. So you put your hands on it and you push. It doesn't budge.
I'm very good at opening things quietly, but not very good in the muscle department.
Is it locked?
I can cast knock, but that's going to
Make a knock-knock.
be loud.
Right.
Well, maybe it just needs a little more elbow grease, perhaps.
Yeah, can we help?
Dimitri, go ahead.
Hey, Jay, there's 2 doors you said? 2 more amber vaults?
No, 2 other doors that seem more mundane than this one. There's 3
Than this
amber
one.
vaults
Okay.
and 2 other doors.
Is there some sort of locking mechanism on this door?
No, that you can see. There's no handle and there's no
hinges that we can see?
There's not from this angle, but you
Okay.
know the other ones were like big stone hinges.
Oh, okay.
I can't see any mechanisms on this.
There's no markings, nothing.
Would I know about magical locks? Would Travas
Arcana
know?
check.
Okay.
With disadvantage because you're a new wizard.
Yeah. Natural one.
Okay. You know nothing. In fact, you're pretty convinced.
Could just be a wall.
The other 2 you opened no problem just by yourself.
I'll try again. Both hands on the door.
Yeah.
All my might.
Doesn't budge.
Okay.
Let me help you.
While this is happening,
yeah,
I'm just going to step back, keeping in mind that Noggins directly was the reason one of the doors opened, so he knows how to open it.
Yep.
But he just sits on his he sits down, cross legs, gets in his bag, and he gets a couple of little baubles and things from the way Feywild. And I'm going to cast Augury.
Okay.
I'm not going to do it as a ritual.
Okay.
So I'm just going to take the minute to cast that.
Okay.
And I'm going to fill out into the dream space if Argynvost's spirit or something is in that room before we even open it.
Okay. Interesting. Can you just read the spell real quick for everyone at home?
I can read what's important. Well, all of it. By casting Gem Blade, sticks or whatever, blase, or some other divining tool, you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity or the dream about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. The DM chooses either will, woe, or will and woe, or nothing.
Okay.
And I'm asking, are we going to find Argynvost in that room?
Okay. Okay, so that takes a minute to cast, so you start to cast it.
It takes a minute.
So the rest of you...
but I'll say, I'm going to try something. Be careful. And I'm just going to start that.
Okay, so the rest of you mill around for a
Can
minute
we-
while he casts it.
Yeah, can we? Are we able to help Travas push open this door?
Can we all line up to try to
So
push
for the
it?
sake of brevity, everyone pushes on it. It does not
Yeah.
move.
And I'm not putting my hands on the door. I am pushing
Oh.
Travas into the door.
Good.
to push
Okay, fair enough.
Squeezing him up against the door. That's awesome.
Just like when you touch the amber sarcophagus with Falfer's face.
Yeah. Similar to the face smash sarcophagus.
Good.
Yeah.
So it doesn't open even with my face. Okay. Any other ideas?
See what Noggins has. He's in the middle of
yes,
something here.
Perhaps Noggins, when he's complete, we'll see. Maybe there's something that can happen here. We wait 1 minute.
Okay. As you complete the casting of your spell, Noggins, you notice as some of the bits and baubles that you have from the Feywild, acorns and different things, pine cones, it start to kind of roll and kind of form a symbol that you understand to mean whoa.
Whoa.
No, I don't
Wow, bro. Seeing that, I'll just kind of furrow my brow, pick him back up, and put him in my bag. We don't need to go in there.
What? That's what your balls said?
Is that? Are you sure?
We just don't go in?
Not to sound remedial, I think that's the word, but I divine. I see dreams. I interpret those things.
You've said it almost every day since we met you, Noggins.
Yeah, I think Noggins has been pretty spot on.
All right.
So
we
I will
skipping
very
this
much
door.
not argue with that.
Okay.
Skip the door.
I was
Let's move on.
saying that it didn't tell me that Argynvost is in that room.
Okay. What about magic weapons and treasures?
Well, what was said? What did you?
Well, it said actually that when I do it this way, I see the really good results, really bad results are kind of in the middle, and this was leaning bad.
Good enough for me, man.
Okay, next door.
Yep.
Well,
That's,
worst
let's
case,
move
we
on.
just come back to this door.
Of course.
At the very end.
Right.
Yes.
I trust you.
Everywhere we come back.
Next time, Travas, you probably kick it down, like no
Right.
problem.
It was a good thing that you couldn't open it, I guess.
Yes, we'll all use our faces to push it once.
Right.
Yes.
Good deal.
Next door.
We go to the next door, and I would like to investigate around the door for noises and movement and blah, blah, blah. I should probably know. Oh, natural 20.
Okay, very nice. All right. This one, and it's the one just directly south from the vault door that you were just looking at.
Yeah.
This is a much more mundane door. In fact, it's starting to break down and erode over time. And this one, you kind of get a look inside through one of the cracks kind of in the stonework. And you see that there's furnishings made of ancient colorless wood have collapsed under their own weight and now lie covered with cobwebs and dust. It looks like an old bedchamber.
Old bedroom. Broken furniture. You want to go in?
Yes, we should search it for sure. Perhaps there's clues about where Argynvost is.
Okay.
Yes.
I will. Are you including a trap check in there?
I'm going to say that there's no traps. For the sake of brevity, you
Stealthily
open the door.
Okay.
You open the door. It's not locked.
Okay.
And inside, it's just debris. You thoroughly search the room, and
Nothing.
it looks like some sort of old bedchamber. Somebody potentially studious, as there's a desk and some old books that are moth-eaten and moldy and falling apart.
But nothing good.
Nothing good.
What are some of the titles of the books?
I think he's trying to rush us through.
They're all faded. You can't tell. They're all faded. You can't tell.
Oh, okay.
Next room.
We set it on fire.
No.
Okay, so next room.
Okay.
I checked the door.
So same thing. You look at this door. It is also a bedchamber. This room, once a bedchamber, is littered with broken furnishings scattered about the room. Are remains of a bed, a wardrobe, 2 trunks, 3 tall candlesticks, a desk, a bookshelf, and several chairs. Torn up books.
Partridge in a pear tree.
Oh, copied.
Torn up books, old quill pens, and tattered clothes are also strewn about.
Quill pen.
Any for the sake of brevities in here, or should we search?
Would you like to search if you like?
I say we search.
Okay, I get it.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, look at that.
I do want this. I never enter a room without searching it.
I'll look at the clothes.
Unless it's very apparent that Jay is trying to move us along.
Yeah.
Jay is doing no such thing. You look at the clothes.
See if they're
So they're moth-eaten, but you do notice that again studious, like robes, both of these appear to be potentially wizards' chambers, wizard bed chambers of the wizards that lived here thousands of years ago.
Fine, that's close. I'm gonna check one of the
Any
chests.
spell books lying around?
Investigation check for anybody searching the room, please.
I will definitely.
I'm also going to, I don't feel like wasting another spell right now. I'm going to begin the ritual casting of Detect Magic again.
Okay.
15?
23.
Natural 1.
Okay. With the 23, tucked away in almost like a secret compartment in the old broken down desk, you find a wooden scroll case that is very delicate. And inside you find an intact spell scroll of Wall of Fire.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, you once wasted one of those.
So you can add that to D&D Beyond if you want.
D&D Beyond!
But other than that, you don't find anything else in the room other than the wreckage. That is really worth nothing. Because it's thousands of years old.
So not this room, not the last room. Maybe Argynvost is behind that giant door and Noggins just got it wrong, maybe, Noggins?
There are other doors in this space. He just wasn't in that door.
So there's a big hallway that leads out into the main area. And you remember, when you were in that main area, there were doors everywhere.
Okay, then I
so
take it back.
There is much more space to be. This is only what you imagine is like the west wing of this whole of the lower floor. So this is the west wing of the lower level of the Ember Temple, which you are taking 4 sessions to go.
We will go to the next door.
Yes, let us continue on.
Okay, so where are you guys headed? So there's this
What
big.
level is that? Wall of Fire? Just for.
3rd or 4th, I think, maybe 5th.
I'm not sure actually.
I got you.
Whatever the base. Wall fire.
I got it. It's 4.
4. Okay.
Yep.
So this hallway is 20 feet wide. Through it, you can see what you see on the table here. As you kind of come across, you see the base of that massive statue. So you guys are on that side, looking through a big hallway on the ground floor. Yeah.
Right.
Across the expanse of this room, you can see the base of that. You can see the rubble to the left from the collapsed balcony. And across here is an identical hallway on the very other side. Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Go through the room without getting shot by giant face man.
No. We shouldn't go in quite yet. There's still so much more before entering where we already were, which led to quite a bit of distraction.
No, I died 3 times. Twice, actually. I'm kidding. Where then should we search? Are there doors nearby?
So, through the hallway. Okay, so you've searched every door in the hallway that you're in, the big hall.
Yes. Okay.
There's stairs leading back upstairs, and there were areas of that remember the dining room table?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was there.
Yes.
You guys didn't go that way. You went down the stairs and stuff, but there are other doors up there. And then across the way here, you see on the ground floor, you see, of course, the staircase leading back up to the top here where you all fell. You see a crumbled balcony, and past that rubble on the left is a door that is broken open and strewn about into a room that you can't see past because it's past your dark vision, except for yours. And then across the statue, you can see just the hint of double doors that are closed, and that's it for doors here. And then on the upper level, there are more doors outside in the balconies.
Why did this guy start shooting us last time? It wasn't right away. It was after a little bit he decided to really kill us.
Well, your father ate that frog.
Yes, your papa, he imbibed the amphibian.
You didn't think he was my father? Remember that part?
Well, I couldn't see it. There's no resemblance, but you know.
He's since been convinced by the mere fact that
it was not him.
Spitting image.
That's not even what we're talking about.
Exactly. It's just like it.
Oh my Strahd.
So okay.
The point was it was not killing us right away.
No, but seriously, how?
You're saying that it would have been activated, and it may not be active right now.
So okay, that's fair. Can someone perhaps send something into the room and then see if it attacks.
I'll go.
No, not you. You're already dead inside a little bit. Sorry, that was little early, little too fast. I mean, sorry. I'm terrible at sensitive things. I'm sorry. But you knew that already. So how about this? I will summon a beast and send him into the room. And if he gets attacked, I do not get hurt. It's a spell. What do you think?
Well, it's good work.
Okay, if everyone's okay with that, I will do that.
How big is the opening to this hall? Is it like a hallway, or is it like a
20
wide
foot
hall?
There's a 20-foot hallway,
like this, yeah.
short hallway, that goes into
the main.
Into the main. 20 foot wide, 20 foot deep.
About the
Square.
center? About the
Yeah,
center
about
of
the
the center? Okay.
What do you say? No?
Well, send it
Okay,
there,
okay.
but I think that probably
away.
there was something else. But
Okay, I will cast a Summon Beast then, and you see a small dog come to my side.
a puppy. You're gonna go get a puppy killed by the giant statue.
To send a sending a puppy.
As
in.
if-
We're sending the puppy.
He looks like a French bulldog.
Right.
Okay, and I've named him
Is it Rain a Cone?
Brino. His name is Brino. And we was okay. I will send Brino in there, and he's a French bulldog. No, he's not. He's anyways. Okay, boy. You will run to the other end. Do not stop. Make it the whole way through.
Throw a bone for him.
Can you read Summon Beast for a second?
Sure. You call forth a fiendish spirit. It manifests in an what? Summon fiend. Oh, sorry. I meant not summon fiend. I meant yes, summon. No. What? Since when is that? Summon Beast is my spell. You call forth a bestial spirit. It manifests in an unoccupied space that you can see within range. This corporal form uses the bestial spirit stat block. When you cast the spell, choose an environment, air, land, or water, in this case land. The creature resembles an animal of your choice that is native to the chosen environment. French bulldogs. Which determines certain traits in its stat block. The creature disappears when it drops to 0 hit points and when the spell ends. This creature is an ally to you and your companions in combat. The creature shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. It obeys your verbal commands. If you don't issue any, it takes the dodge action and uses its move to avoid danger.
The dodge action.
Yeah. Yeah. More like.
No. I make the sound.
Sorry. I wanted more Bruno from you. I wanted more Bruno from you, Jason. Okay. All right.
It was a unique spirit.
Okay. So yeah, I'll send Bruno in.
And he starts to kind of like, as he runs, like his back end kind of like catches up because he's top heavy, he's front heavy, and because his head's big, and then he kind of like skitters and he starts to run right across.
Yeah.
No problem. No problem. About halfway through, you see, as a firebolt careens from the face and and it's gone.
What? He has 20 hit points.
My Strahd, yeah, you had more than 20 and you got smoked.
That's true.
Oh my goodness.
Why did you choose a dog?
This was just tragic.
You should have chosen a frog and then you should have swallowed it.
It's just a spell, please. Don't take it like it's a real thing.
What did you name it?
Because otherwise, because then if it won and it made it across, we would all be cheering his name. But he died. So
Okay.
I heard Bruno's heart break from the other room, by the way.
I am not going there, but it was right in the middle. It was right in the middle.
Yes.
There's a little black smoldering spot in the middle.
Were we able to see where it came from?
Yeah, it came from the direction of the head of the statue.
What if we went around behind it? He can't shoot from his
How
face out of
exactly?
his butt. We can walk around the outside of the temple, behind the scary fire face men, and to the other side.
Does anybody have the ability to climb like on walls?
I
and
do.
ceilings and-
Oh, I do. Oh,
You do?
Ezmerelda, pick me.
And she'll do the thing that like teachers when they look around the room,
Oh!
and, like looking for anybody else.
Ezmerelda.
Anybody else.
I can do it.
Fine. Yeah,
I can
okay.
play walls. Pick me!
I literally
echoes through the Temple of Secrets.
I pictured this in my head perfectly. I see it all.
And I just kind of gesture like, well, what are you waiting for?
I think maybe I could climb double and throw a rope and we could climb up over in the corner.
Oh, I thought you meant like magically. Like, could you magically like climb? Like,
no.
Do you have the
Magic.
ability? Oh no.
Physics.
Okay, well then anybody could do. What did you just say?
But I can. I'm really good at it.
Okay.
I have a feat.
Hey, Jay.
Yes.
I have a feat. Hi. How long once we get into the open area, like the entryway to this open area to the other entryway?
Yeah.
That's across an area.
Yeah.
How long is that area?
90 feet. From hallway to hallway, the big hallways?
Yeah.
From one hallway to the other, it's 90 feet.
Perfect. And I say, I have something that I probably can do that will get us across. Well, that will help us get across, but you have to run fast.
Okay. And I'll just, Ezmerelda will look down to just make sure that like her shoes aren't untied or just
make sure your leg is tied on tight.
and having been the slowest of the crew in the past, I'm no longer, but I do remember being the slowest.
Yes.
I go, how fast exactly do we have to run?
Well, Bjorn, you.
Well,
that's a good idea.
I think I can do something that will help us not get hit immediately.
Okay.
But we still gotta go.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Sterling, you may or may not remember this, but in most dangerous situations, when I need someone else to do the hard work, I generally ask you if I could get on your back. And
Yes, I remember.
okay, I'm sorry. I just wasn't sure.
And Ezmerelda is very much just shaking her head at Travas.
But
because I.
Thank you.
Y'all, this might be the worst idea ever, and I apologize. But really quickly though, CB, even though you just said it's 90 feet across, are we on like a different floor? Are we at above on the ground? Like
so the same level. So above, there are the arrow slits that I talked about. You can see clearly now that you know they're there. They're on both sides. But the hallway's on the same floor that you're on, right across the floor to the area. On the balconies, though, you can see that there's doors up above on the balconies on the second.
Right.
But we're on the floor. We're not
You're
on the balcony.
You're on the third lower level, yeah.
Quick note before we do this. Yes, just a quick note. On the other side, where there are those attack slits for archers, we should probably assume the flaming skulls are there as well.
Yes.
Just saying.
Also, maybe a plan for what if we go across and the door is locked?
It's a hallway.
It's a hallway.
It's a 20-foot hallway.
Never mind. Yeah, never mind.
And actually, that's a really good point because I just realized that most of you can only see 60 feet. So you can't even see to the other end. Sterling is telling you all of this.
So I think I've been misinterpreting. This entire place is like dark. There's no.
You know what? Let me say. Actually, you know what? Let me say that.
Flaming puppy in the middle.
Yeah,
it's a flaming.
Yes.
Let me say that through the main entrance on the second floor, there's slight light that has come in that is barely illuminating, so you can just see. Let's just say that. So just really super low light.
Just as a note, I don't kill puppies for fun. Just as a note for people at home.
As an occupation.
Go ahead, CB.
I don't like what's happening. Either way, I don't think I realized that off the jump. And just for my own sake, I am casting dark vision on myself. Okay. I didn't realize that it was like dark. Yeah. So I do have dark vision.
Okay.
Anywho, he says, "Oh God, y'all, my spell slots."
Same.
So I can make a wall that might be able to be the target and not us, but again, still gotta go. This is not foolproof. I've literally never done it. I've seen my friend Xander do it once with this, and I hold the staff up.
So all that's required of us is to just run as quick as we can.
We don't want to walk around the back of him and not get shot.
Well, we won't get shot. The wall might get shot.
Survival check.
But we might be in the radius. Regardless, run.
Okay.
13.
Okay, so that's option
So with
number
the
one.
13, as he says that, Travas, you're kind of judging the angle, and you imagine that the statue can probably see you for a time, but there's definitely what you imagine might be a blind spot, kind of at the 180 degree because of the you don't know how it can see, but if it can see like a normal statue can see, around the back and the side of the statue would be clear if it doesn't actually fire from all angles, which you don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd feel more comfortable with that answer if I rolled higher.
Yeah. D&D.
I'm Ezmerelda, considering everything that's going on. I'm just like, yeah, cool, and then we'll cast greater invisibility on herself.
Okay. Okay. All right, Ezmerelda goes invisible.
Ooh. I have an idea. Instead of doing what I said I was going to do. It's how big is the statue?
I want to say 40 feet. I think it's 40 feet. Let me just double check here.
Okay, never mind.
40 feet tall.
That might not work. There's no. It would work for the most part. I say same idea, but just again, still run. And I say I'll start it, and then you all follow, but I won't start until you say you're all ready.
Oh, it's terrible. Okay.
So all we do is run.
As best as you can. I don't know how much you can run.
And Ezmerelda, being invisible, will go right behind Noggins' ear, super creepy because she can. Ready.
Oh, okay. Don't like that.
I honestly think we could just walk around the back of him. He's got this.
No,
hood.
you only have a minute, Ezmerelda. Remember that.
He's got the hood.
I know.
I'm doing it.
I'm going.
Noggins begins to, so what happens is Noggins begins to go, and once he can see the statue, I whip out the Staff of Frost and I cast a Wall of Ice, and I'm going to put panels below it going up, blocking its view from us as we run.
I run with him.
Okay. So you're basically stacking it.
I am stacking it 2 by 2 up, so that's at least 10. That's at least 20 feet wide, 50 feet tall at least.
Okay. Okay.
Just to make sure we can't be. Yes.
Okay, and then okay. So when you do that, what level is Wall of Ice?
I'm casting it with the staff. It is 6th level.
Okay, and
wow.
And can you read Wall of Ice real quick, just so I can, so we know it's.
Yep. You create a wall of ice on a solid surface within range. You can form it into a sphere, dome. Just getting all the small part of the way, or you can shape it a surface made of 10-foot square panels. Each panel must touch each other. In any form, the wall is 1 foot thick and lasts a duration. It has
1
hit
foot
points.
thick?
It has AC. Huh?
It's 1 foot thick.
It is 1 foot thick, but it's 10 feet long.
Yeah.
So it's a 10-foot square, 1 foot thick. 1 foot thick.
And you're stacking it up.
And I'm stacking it up, yeah. And I'm actually sorry. You said it's 40 feet tall, so it's going to be 8 panels going up.
Okay.
So that's 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. And then 2 and then 1 and 1 where its eyesight is.
Okay, like a T shape.
Yep.
Okay. All right. A T for trouble. All right.
T for Travas.
That's great. Okay. All right. Does it say that it obscures vision?
It is 1 second.
Oh, that's a good question.
A foot of ice, but is it like
on a lake? You can see right through a foot of ice.
It doesn't mention. It says it does cut off space, so you can't like walk through it.
Surprised it didn't say
It's an object that can be damaged and thus breached. So I don't know if it obscures vision as much. I'm gonna leave that to you, but it's a 1 foot thick of ice.
Okay, and what's the hit points on each panel?
Huh?
What's the hit points on each panel?
On each panel is 30 hit points.
Okay.
And it's vulnerable to fire damage. Of course, it's ice.
Of course it is.
But also the important thing is if it gets reduced to 0 hit points, it leaves behind air, and if there's a creature in that area, it will take 5d6 cold damage on a failed save.
In what area? How big is the area? Within the foot?
I guess the 10-foot section of the wall.
Okay.
If it's something, if it goes through that sheet on the turn. If it does. It probably won't. But.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go around the table. I'm going to find out what everybody is going to do when this happens. As soon as he casts it, and how long does it last?
It gets concentration for 10 minutes.
Okay, so you can keep the wall for 10 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Possibly.
But Dispel Magic is gone, obviously.
Okay. So... All right. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to have... What is each of you going to do as soon as this happens? Starting with Falfer.
Okay. I'm going to...
Can you place your minis over there, please?
If...
You're already in the...
Oh, look at that.
You're in the harness.
Oh, right. I'm in the Bjorn. So I will follow Sterling's lead. That is what I'll do.
Right against the wall, because we're going to go across.
Sterling, what are you going to do? Because I'm stuck on you.
I'm going to walk as slow as possible. No.
Thanks.
I'm going to make a dash, 80 feet of movement.
Okay, so as soon as the spell goes up, you're going to dash 80 feet. Yeah. Travas?
I like that. It's good.
I'm gonna run with them. Run and dash.
So you're gonna be full. You're full, which is 60. Okay.
I want to be, as we run. I am gonna space out from them a bit.
Okay.
I don't know exactly how far away I want to be, but a little bit away from them.
Okay.
Just in case.
How far?
Well, probably not far enough, really. I'd say.
Okay, when it comes to your turn, we can sort that out. Okay.
Fireball's radius away.
What's your intention?
I can't be.
60 feet would reach us. How far across would that get us?
60?
Yeah.
So it's 80 feet. What did I see? 90 feet to the other side?
90 feet, I think, is what you said.
Well, how many feet is that? You
want to use this instead?
You can use this. This is 10 feet across.
Okay.
So count that.
So 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Looks like 60.
70. No.
Well, I think I skipped it.
Yeah, so that doorway's where the hallway is. So
80, 100. So that's 10, 20, 40, 10.
Wow.
20,
30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 feet.
80 feet. Okay, so 80 feet across.
Wow.
So it's 80 feet across until you're, and past 80 to get full cover from the statue potentially. Okay.
Am I able to hold a bonus action, or is that just
No,
for
you
actions?
can only hold actions.
Okay,
Yes.
then I'll just run 60.
Okay.
I'd like to run in a bandana shape behind the guy.
So you're going to run around.
Yeah.
Okay. Just make sure you can move diagonally with the same amount of movement. Just track that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. One thing though.
Yes.
I'm on his back.
Yes.
Pointing backwards. He's probably the fastest of us.
Sure.
So I'm looking at my friends.
Yeah.
If they take any damage,
yes,
I'm gonna shoot the thing in the eyes, in the eye holes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you're holding action to shoot at the eye holes.
At the eye holes of the statue from the harness.
Okay.
Okay. Just making sure you know.
All right. Ezmerelda.
I am going to take my full movement, but I'm not going to dash in case I need to react to anything.
Okay. So you're taking your full movement, but you're not going to dash. Okay?
Yeah.
Got it. CB. Omega.
Yeah, I mean, once I cast this thing, I am booking it. But I'm going to once I move with my action as well, Do I have an action after I cast it, or are you saying? Oh, I guess technically, I'm moving.
Okay.
I'm moving
so,
as far as I can.
Yeah, this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna cast it, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll initiative to track turns. Not because you're in combat, but to track turns at least. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
As soon as that happens.
Fair.
All right. If you're all ready, you guys all kind of get 3-point stance. You're all ready to go. At this point, let's all roll initiative, please.
It's stressful. It's a stress.
It's at moments like these that...
Well, actually, very good.
Sterling.
It's 14.
Dimitri.
8.
Falfer.
18.
Ezmerelda.
I also rolled a 14.
Noggins.
19.
Travas.
12.
Okay. We're just gonna do this.
We about to die, y'all.
Yep.
We about to die. Well, we have died in this room once before, so
Well, I haven't yet.
I have.
Little
Twice,
suspenseful
actually.
music from Joel O.J. himself.
Thank you kindly for my death music.
All right. For my death music.
Scored his own funeral.
Yeah, scored his own funeral. All right, here we go. Spell goes off. Ice builds in this T shape out in front of the statue. Noggins, you're up. Falfer, you're on deck.
Yeah, Noggins books it.
Okay.
He's gonna book it.
Make sure you count correctly, 5 feet at a time.
Correctly.
I'm just saying.
I know, I made an error
Very
just
important.
earlier counting by tens.
Yes.
So let's let Adam do it.
You better do it. Yeah.
10, 15,
30,
20, 25, 30,
35.
35.
You can go faster than that.
Okay.
Okay, so you,
35.
right, because so you are you dashing or you're not dashing?
I'm dashing as well. I am dashing as
so
well.
give him another.
It looked like you were doing doing it. So 70 feet in total.
Okay. Oh, 70. Okay.
75, 30.
So 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70,
Okay.
75.
No, well, 75. He's because it's 80. I said at
Yes.
the thing, so it's 5 feet back. We're 5 feet back from that. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. Falfer, you're up. Ezmerelda, you're on deck.
So I'm
Yes.
strapped to his
so
back,
you
so I'll
are,
wait for his turn.
So you're waiting.
Yep.
Okay. You are not holding anything.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So I am out of the. So I'm out of the area completely because the hallway, correct?
No, you are 5 feet from the next hallway because it's 80 feet away.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's a hallway, not a door,
Yes.
right?
Move that doorway out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a hallway.
And in that last 75 feet, last 5 feet, I just look back and go, nope, and I disappear, Misty Step, bonus action, rest of the way in there.
Okay.
Okay.
He's in, so you can take him right out.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm not getting hit by this.
Okay. Ezmerelda, you're up. Sterling, you're on deck.
So Ezmerelda will move a full 30 feet.
Okay.
And if nothing happens to her, that is her action.
Yeah. Nothing happens to her.
Oh gosh.
Are you holding an action or readying an action?
No, I'm gonna stay invisible as long as I can.
You can take a dodge action, can't you, and still stay invisible? Just to help you with advantage on saving throws and... Because it's not an attack, so...
If I wasn't getting attacked, yeah, then I'll do the dodge action.
Okay.
Do you have any walls, Jay, that we can put up for the spell?
Oh, yeah. Jeez.
Louise.
Jeez, Louise.
I absolutely have spells.
I forgot there was a wall
We
there.
We can't,
Make the tea?
Well, maybe. I actually have Wall of Ice.
There you go.
What?
Is that far back?
Ooh. Wow.
Where exactly did you want it to be?
It's
50.
That's fine.
It's 50 feet high.
Sorry, no, it's 40.
Oh, it's 40 there.
Yeah. Where exactly how close did you want it to be to the statue,
Wait,
CD?
we can do a tea.
Where it's at is fine. Just want to trying to obscure its immediate vision.
Yeah, so closer to it, I would imagine, like right up against it.
So it's mechanically it's 40 feet in the air with 2 extra panels at the top.
Yeah.
So it's 40 feet at the top.
Yeah, so it would also have...
more wider up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, that really does obstruct even
Good. Okay. Sterling, you're moving right across?
Full dash 80 feet.
80? So you're right to the doorway. You're not in the hallway yet. So right against the wall.
And all you hear as you're doing this is, well done!
Okay, Travas, you're up. Dimitri, you're on deck.
My next character is going to be a smart one. He's going to run back behind him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to let you count that out. 35. 30 feet.
You're at a better angle than I am.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, so when you get to there...
No.
What?
Yeah,
no, that's
30.
30. 30 is your
That's
movement.
30 right there. That's your movement.
Are you dashing?
What do you mean when I get to there?
Are you dashing?
No.
Okay, so as you pass there, though, you see that there's double doors that are crashed, like stone. There's just rubble and a large room with debris in it. Past
like
that
on
area.
this angle?
You run past it.
We
on this
don't
back
see
wall.
it without.
Back here.
Back there. Back there, there's a door leading out on the ground floor.
Oh, okay.
And that door, you can see debris strewn about inside. And doors that have been, and you kind of you run around rubble because the balcony that exists at the top of you has crumbled.
Yeah.
And at the top of the balcony, you see more doors above.
Yeah,
that's interesting. Did we notice this door before? No,
Yep.
Yeah, you would have before. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Do you stay where you are? What's your action?
Yeah. Can I guess dodge from here?
Yep. Take a dodge action?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Dimitri, you're up.
Okay, so I'm dashing for a full 60.
Okay.
Which leaves me, that's 80, 75, 70, 60.
Okay. All right. That is where you all are. Ezmerelda is in the middle, but she is invisible. You have lost track of her. You don't know where she is.
I think I didn't run right into her.
Yeah. Okay.
Invisibility god.
Immediately, you hear an ignition of energy as fire erupts on the backside of the wall of ice, right in the center, like against it, and it kind of rumbles. Ice shards kind of fly off it. And how many hit points did you say it had again? 30?
It's 30, but it is vulnerable to fire.
Okay, it takes 20 points. I rolled full. 20 points of fire damage. As and ice kind of sprays out, and you can see that it's like melting away, but there's still a layer of ice blocking where you are. Back up to the top of the order. Noggins, you're up. Falfer, you're on deck.
No one looks like they're struggling, which is good. Yeah, no, I'm on the other side and I'm fine, so I'm just waiting for them to get over.
Okay.
I'm still concentrating on the spell.
So on that other side, let me just tell you what you see.
A demon.
There is a 20-foot hallway, 20 by 20 feet, same exact as the other one. But into this one, you can see that it's the same size hall as you were in on the other side, almost identical mirror image. But the north end of it has crumbled in and looks like it's collapsed from above. So it's a full collapse, and it's basically blocked at the left wall. It continues on with rubble. There are two doors directly across, which are identical to where the other two doors, the mundane doors, were before. And then down south, there are two kitty-cornered vault doors, just like the other ones that you've seen. Okay?
Cool. Yep. I guess wait there.
Okay. Falfer, you're up. Ezmerelda, you're on deck.
I'll hold. No, actually, we're through. So I'm just gonna stay with Sterling. Not gonna do anything. So
Okay. You're just waiting? Okay. All right. Ezmerelda, you're up. Sterling on deck.
I will take my other full movement.
Okay. Move for
Across.
another 30.
I got this. 5.
Oh my gosh.
Really right next to me.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Right next to, should be next to Dimitri, right?
No.
Pretty close. I mean, 5 feet apart.
Maybe you did it wrong.
30 would be
You
5
could have been
feet.
doing it wrong.
You're doing it too
But you
fast.
could have been doing it wrong, too.
Okay. All right, Sterling, you're up.
And I'll.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Ezmerelda.
And then the same thing with the dodge action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sterling, you're up. Travas, you're on deck.
Are you waiting on purpose or?
If there was any reason that any of us get attacked, I want to still be able to react.
Gotcha. I see. Go.
Would you run through into the hallway?
I'm gonna run through and stick beside Noggins.
Okay. You know what? I actually have a description for that.
I'm right there. Yeah.
Glistening amber coats the walls and ceiling. So this is what those that are in the hallway see. Glistening amber coats the walls and ceiling of this enormous hall-like sculpted honey, and dust covers the black marble floor. The vaulted ceiling is 25 feet high. Set into the walls at a height of 5 feet are amber ledges lined with life-sized alabaster statues of cats, frogs, hawks, owls, rats. The same thing as the other one. Actually, that is the wrong one. That is the other hallway. Let me go back to the proper one.
Seems very familiar.
The walls and ceiling of this great hall are coated in amber that glistens like fresh honey. Dust covers the black marble floor. To the north, the hall has collapsed, leaving a wall of rubble. Many amber doors lead out from this hall. We had talked about what they are. Okay? That's what you see. Okay, Sterling, what do? You just run in?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
I've got a held action to, I guess. Well, no. From over here, I wouldn't be able to see the face of the statue, right?
If you were to kind of go around the corner, you can see that there's the wall of ice still.
Okay, so I'd have a held action to be able to shoot the statue in the face if need be.
Okay, are you looking out and taking 3/4 cover, or are you...
Yeah, 3/4 cover. And,
Okay.
Yeah, aiming.
All right. Travas, you're up. Dimitri, on deck.
I'm gonna move 10 more feet to behind the statue.
To directly behind?
And I want to look up its dress.
Okay.
I want to
All
see if is it solid, is it metal, is it stone, is there anything funky inside of it?
Yeah. You want to see what's going on with the statue?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Can you give me a investigation check, please?
21.
Okay. You find actually that in the back of the statue, right at the base of where the robes are, you find that there is a very fine seam hidden, and there is a door, like a hatch, to enter. You imagine the statue.
Was investigating my action, or may I try to pry open this door?
Investigation was the action.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say in in initiative I would have been action. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Then I shall. Okay, I'm back here. I shall.
You can open the door. I'd say you can open the door with the free action.
Yes.
Because
Okay.
you see it there. It doesn't seem to be. It's hidden, so it doesn't seem to be locked from what you can see. And I'll even say with a 21, it doesn't seem to be trapped.
Okay.
It just seems to be very well hidden.
I'd like to just pop it open then.
Okay, so you pop it open, and it reveals a spiral staircase.
What?
That heads up the statue.
Oh, I can use my movement then to move up the staircase.
You can use the rest of your movement to move.
I will use my movement to climb up inside.
Okay.
Of
the God of Secrets.
Oh my gosh. Hey, I've had a lot of luck climbing up giant statues.
Yes.
Sure you have.
Oh yeah, geez. That's our last character down.
Lesson learned.
I gotta take this guy for a stroll.
Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, so you start moving up. You just walk up the spiral staircase, right?
What? What do you mean?
Just asking.
Is there another way up the stairs?
Yes.
Is there like one of those little elevator seats?
Quietly, if you want.
Yeah,
and you have to say that you're stealthing for me to know that, so that you don't die.
I'm absolutely going so quiet.
Stealth check.
I'm so quiet you didn't even hear me say that I'm doing quiet.
Why are you rolling twice?
19. I have advantage on
Yeah, you
stealth.
sure do. All right. As you actually start to move quietly, you feel almost like the shadows welcome you. As you start to kind of walk up, and they almost swirl around you to obscure you more than you would typically be obscured as you start to walk up. What was the roll?
19.
Okay. All right. How far up the staircase do you go with your movement?
I can
it's
go
spiral, so
20 feet.
Okay, so you're about I'd say half the way up the statue. We'll just say it's straight. Yeah, okay. It's not straight. It's a spiral, but that's fine.
Was he doing a perception check to see if I was inside of him?
Wow.
I'm just not. Is that what he was doing?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
What
you
is
don't
that?
know.
What's that?
If the statue was sentient, then perhaps it would. Anyways, Dimitri, you're up.
Maybe it
frig
fireball itself. I'll just move the rest of the way. Put me in the hall.
Put me in the hall.
And I'll just, as an action, dodge. Be dodging.
Okay. All right. At this point, another against the ice, and it rains out in a spray of ice. And that is that. Back to Noggins. And I guess at this point, everybody in the hallway, if you guys aren't doing anything, you're just waiting, you tell me you're waiting, we can move on. But I'm going to give everybody a chance anyways.
Well, for me, the ice is now gone, and people are still out there. So he's just waiting, and specifically if he's going to... Now that the ice is gone and people aren't all in the hallway, because that's still... Who isn't there yet?
Travis isn't.
Travas is not, and you can no longer see... You guys have lost track of Travas.
Of course.
And Ezmerelda is about 20 feet from the entrance.
Okay, but I also knew she was invisible, so I don't really know.
Oh yeah, you don't know actually
So
where she is. Unless you roll a really good perception check. With disadvantage.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
But I'm just going to be looking for Travas, not seeing him, looking at the statue, looking at see if he got hit or anything. But I'm just
perception
waiting still. Because of course someone didn't follow the plan. No shade.
This way.
Yeah, would I have been able to see Travas?
Yeah, because he
Inside
just
of the
ran. You
room.
saw him run behind the statue and then disappear. Like he didn't come out the other side.
23.
And your stuff was 21?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see his legs from under, like through the robe. You see his legs like lift into, like up into the statue. Into the, oh man, this is something else.
He just kind of tilts his head, unsure, but he's going to stay there, but let it be.
Okay.
Let it be.
I need to know.
Climbing up some roads now.
I need to know where you all are in that hallway.
I'm
So
inside.
you're right on the edge, Sterling.
I'm still.
So against the wall. So we'll put Sterling. You can move that little doorway thing that's on the other side.
Oh,
of
I
that
see.
thing.
Okay, yeah.
And then just put Sterling right against it so we know. Then there's 20 feet in, and then the hallway. So where's everyone that's in the hallway right now staying? I need to understand exactly where your positions are.
So the hallway's like.
I'm 10 feet into the hallway.
That.
Okay, so you're halfway into the hallway.
Well, I used 20 feet to get to the hallway, and then I moved the rest another 10 feet to be 10 more feet into the hallway.
So the hallway's 20 feet deep. So you're into the other hall, into the other.
Oh, okay.
So the temple is like this. There's a hallway that's 20 feet. It goes like this, 20 feet, and then opens up into another hall. Rubble covered here, and then goes down this way with the other amber vaults.
I won't have gone like exploring at that point yet.
Okay, so basically you're just at the other end, the far end. So you're 20 feet into this hall, just at the edge of the other hall.
So that's right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And
Noggins is the only other one.
Noggins, where do you want to be? You were looking for Travas, so you're still at the edge where Sterling is.
I'm in. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna say 3/4 cover from a direct shot. If there were to be a direct shot, 3/4 cover.
Embarrassing.
Okay. Because you're looking around. Yeah. I'm gonna say you're at the corner, kind of looking into the room still to try and find Travas. But I'm gonna say that you have at least 3/4 covered because you're behind the wall.
Oh,
so you're just
from,
kind of like,
from the thing if it shoots down?
Yeah.
Gotcha. But that's fine. I'm not pressed. That's cool.
Okay.
Hit me. Try it.
Okay. Okay. up to the top of the order. So yeah, so Noggins, you're looking for Travas. Falfer, you're still on Sterling. You're just staying put.
Yep.
Ezmerelda, your turn.
I would like. I can't see, but it looked like there was a pillar that I could.
Can you bring up the large? There we go. Okay, so yeah, so you are right there behind that other pillar. If we can just point her out so she can see it.
Yeah.
You're there.
No, seeing how Travas, I noticed him walk away, and I'm kind of, want to keep an eye on him.
Take you off the board.
I'm gonna go move closer behind that pillar to my left.
Okay. Okay, so put her against the pillar closer to the statue.
Like on this side?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like right there?
You're here or on this side?
Yeah.
Oops.
I think to the other side of it, maybe.
Like out here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're trying to hide from the statue. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay. And still dodging?
Yes.
Okay, Sterling, you're up. Travas, you're on deck.
All right.
You're still kind of looking up slightly. You can decide where you go from there.
Yeah, I'm going to hold an action to fire. Can I, as part of that action, can it be to lean out and fire so I'm not just sticking my head out?
Yeah. So you can lean out and go back as part of your movement, right? All in the same movement.
Okay.
If you want to take a shot, then come back. You're good to do that.
Because I just mean as my held action, I'd be able to lean out and fire and then back in.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, then I'll do that. If anything sounds like it's going wrong, or from whatever perspective I've got from around the corner with full cover, looks like it's going wrong, then I'll be ready to shoot the statue in the face.
Okay.
Do you know if it's technically okay for me to be earlier in the list, but basically follow his lead?
You can hold your action. If you have an action, you can say he's the trigger.
Okay,
if he does this, I do this.
So I will. Okay, so if he's holding an action and does intentionally fire at some point, then I will do the same.
Okay, so you're gonna wait. As soon as he fires, you fire at the same target. Okay, Travas.
I'm going to continue to quietly move up the staircase.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I don't know exactly what I'm looking for, but either some sort of magical trigger inside of it, or mechanical trigger, or very little person standing in the top behind the face.
Right. Okay.
40 foot tall. It doesn't have to be that small, actually.
It could be a 10-foot guy standing another 10 feet above me.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. As you kind of you start to climb up, you come up into a space, and it's really weird because as soon as you get up into the head area, you can see that there is darkness that you cannot see through. The kind of at the top of the staircase that you can see the shoulders come in, and you can see that if you go up into this space, there's darkness in there.
Oh.
And you imagine that's what's obscuring the front of under the hood. Because it's completely dark inside the hood of the statue. Yeah. And you absolutely hear something moving around in there. And you hear inside the head.
Has it been an hour since I cast detect my comprehend languages?
No.
So it hasn't been? So could I understand languages then?
Oh, it sounds like muttered swearing. It's not like it's not anything that you can decipher. It's just you're like, oh, son of a
crab sticks. So it could just be a guy, but a guy that I might not want to mess with, but a guy who might be very open to reason.
What do you do?
I think that attacking this guy might not work. Or
it might.
Or might.
Oh crap!
This is D&D. Anything goes.
I'm going to. There's so much pressure in a live stream. If we were just at a table, I'd sit and think about this for 30 minutes and all the other guys would go get beverages.
We'd still be annoyed.
Yeah.
Do you want me to come back to you?
How big is that space? Like, is that like a 5-foot height space? Is it 10?
You imagine it's a small space that is about 5 feet by 5 feet, like, or 6 or 7 feet by 7 feet. You imagine inside the head.
And I can't see nothing in there.
Nothing.
I'd like to try to reach my hand into the space to see if I can feel a person, and I'd like to pull them down towards me.
Okay.
And try to intimidate them.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Goodbye, guys.
It's been fun, dude.
I don't want to overshadow your death, but
oh, that's fine.
Nobody will.
You got
be
another
sad.
character rolled up.
Can you give me a investigation check with disadvantage?
Oh, I really don't want to do
You've
that.
already said it.
You were overdue for a death anyway, so.
Yeah, it's been almost the whole season.
It's been like you've almost, you've been here a while, dude.
Investigation?
Yeah, check with disadvantage.
Oh, 23.
Okay, a 23 investigation with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you stealthily, I'm going to allow you to keep your 21. So you slowly kind of move up, and you lift your hand, or you reach your hand in, and you feel, you start to kind of feel around, almost on hands and knees. You travel maybe 3 or 4 feet, and then you put your hand on what feels like a cloak of some sort. What did you do?
Okay. I will
do it. I'm going to say that was movement, and investigation check should be an action.
Then I'll only speak. Then from this point.
Okay.
And feeling that it's a wizard's cloak, and knowing that the wizards were the ones that kind of tried to lock in all the dark power, I'm gonna assume he's a good guy and there's a misunderstanding.
Okay.
I'm gonna die.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm going to give it just the slightest tug to let him know that I'm there.
Okay.
And I'm
the slightest tug. Okay.
Just to say, hey now.
You're an all-star.
I know you're here. I'm here, sort of thing.
Okay.
Right? Just a little. Hey.
Okay.
And I say, I think that we can
work this out.
I think that we could talk about this peacefully and perhaps not have to kill each other right now. We might be on the same page here.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check, please.
How charismatic are you?
18.
Well.
Okay. All right. Dimitri.
Wow. Well played on the suspense, DM.
I'm not dead yet.
I will go back over to where everyone else is sort of waiting at the entrance of the hallway.
Okay.
I won't peek my head over though. I'll just say, "Where is everyone? Have you seen Ezmerelda, Travas? They didn't come yet."
We've not seen Travas, and I don't know what happened to Ezmerelda, to be honest. Sterling, did you see her?
Would I have seen her go invisible?
You guys,
she went out
you heard her
before.
cast, and she turned invisible in front of you guys. So you know she went invisible. So you know she's somewhere.
Okay.
I mean, you could roll perception with disadvantage to see if you could surmise more or less where she should be.
Are any of them within my eyesight?
Yep. Yeah.
I've been able to hear
You
them?
see Sterling and Falfer and Dimitri. You're looking out as well, right? You kind of see all of them actually, kind of like, again, Scooby-Doo, head stacked,
Yeah.
kind of looking around the corner towards the statue.
19.
Would I be able to send a message
Yep.
to say that I'm okay?
Yeah. And I would say, yeah. So you send a message, and then you see because the water from the ice has kind of melted in that thing, and actually you can see her kind of like step and just like water spray a little bit off to the side, so you know where she is.
And I kind of let him know where I am at the moment.
Okay.
She's there.
And this, in that moment, because it's just a quick talk, I said, Travas is in the statue.
Sorry, did you? I'm sorry. It sounded like you said Travas was in the statue.
Yeah,
What?
that's what I said.
How did
he didn't?
No.
What?
How did he?
But hey, he's a very sneaky person. Let's see what happens.
I mean, he always gets us all in trouble. It's crazy.
You do too, Shush.
I think that we should be out of its eye line now that the ice wall is melted away.
Yes, destroyed actually.
I'm gonna duck back into the hallway just to make sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep watching. Okay. I can protect myself, but I just want to make sure that Travas didn't get himself into death.
You'll see a giant explosion inside of it soon.
Soon. Getting to that.
Blood dripping.
So immediately you tug on this little thing and you hear, oh dear, and all of a sudden there you feel the heat of an explosion that occurs.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh dear. That's what you deserve for this kind
Do I
of
get
action.
a dex save?
1 moment, please.
Wow.
Surprised we're not going to break right now.
Yeah.
We're way late for break. We'll be right back.
Yes. Oh man.
All right, y'all.
Welcome to Dwarven Forge. This is everything you need to know about our terrain in 60 seconds. Ready? Let's go. We hand sculpt our pieces for maximum detail and artistry, infusing passion into every millimeter of our work. Everything is available beautifully hand painted so you can start playing right away. Or you can choose unpainted to paint everything yourself. Our pieces are completely modular so you can use the same sets to create a new adventure every time. Most pieces have embedded anchor magnets that affix to our terrain trays for secure building, and for revealing rooms as your players discover them. We create everything out of Dwarvenite, our top secret PVC formula that's nearly indestructible. We pack our pieces with as many features as possible, such as swappable LEDs to quickly change the look of your scene. We offer magnetic accessories to add flavor or increase the danger. A 1-inch tactical grid is sculpted into our floors, hidden in dungeon flagstones, natural rocks, or sticks and plants. In addition to sculpted pieces, we make terrain trays to use as a vibrant graphic base for your build. We offer a range of environments, including dungeons, caverns, cities, castles, sewers, forests, mountains, streets, burrows, ice, and hellscape. And that's just the beginning. We have a passionate fan base who can tell you all about it. And that's everything you need to know about Dwarven Forge in 60 seconds.
The games we play are the stories we create.
The fortress doors swing open.
Every story is unique.
And the sound of war drums rises.
Sometimes our stories come to us when we least expect them. We need to be ready no matter where inspiration strikes. And sometimes our stories are told over great distances. No matter where your journey leads you or how your story is told. The games we play are the stories we create. Sirenscape can help make yours epic.
Sirenscape is searchable, fast, and customizable from any device with no need to pre-install any sound. Adding epic atmosphere to your game has never been easier.
Do you miss playing Dungeons & Dragons, or just have a hard time finding a group in your hometown? Maybe you just wish you could play more. On Discord, we created a community of over 100 people who are playing D&D around the clock.
I'm Noggins.
Oh, see.
Cece.
Piotr Strong Shield.
Katarina.
Elder Sidivar Baba Negra.
Tayel. Daria.
Kostash Morach.
Elros.
Falfar Softfoot.
Ketis White Spine.
Best by Reindeer.
Misery Cordelia.
Chardonic Real.
Bragar Iron
Dimitri.
Shalara.
Barf Battlebrain.
Atomic Scry, mate.
Shortly Frudari.
Warren Greenstad.
Melina Lee.
Sesh Morses.
Malachi Dupraki.
Sarah Sklar Life Forger.
Travas.
Tamazar.
Ezmerelda Ambershake.
Elder Wattleby.
Dustin Morses.
Morgan Reagan.
Akshay Kitty.
Sterling.
By integrating Discord and D&D Beyond, we're able to provide an immersive experience that is the first of its kind. You can create a character from 1st to 15th level, and then roleplay 24/7 in our Discord channels while combating monsters, crafting weapons, training new skills, and searching for items across our campaign world. You'll also have the chance to participate in random combat encounters and go on monthly virtual quests. Ever wanted to try your hand at being a Dungeon Master? Or maybe you're an experienced Dungeon Master and just want the chance to run more adventures. As a community DM, you can run encounters and virtual quests for the community based on monthly modules written by our very own accomplished plot team. Join us.
Join us. Check it out. Join the Discord.
Join us!
Join us.
And let's create incredible stories together. All right, we are back.
Let's do it.
Did I scare you, Adam? I was like, what? All right. Okay. Travas. As mentioned, you feel you're in total pitch blackness. You cannot see your hand in front of you. You can't see anything. You can't even see the firebolt that ignites in your face, but you can feel the heat and the damage that it inflicts.
Is the darkness not in the head above me?
No, so you climbed into the head and you were feeling around. I said 3 or 4 feet, investigating the head.
Sure.
Reach your hand out, startled something that turned around and firebolted your face.
Yeah.
Because it was scared, it kind of turned around. You only take 2 points of fire damage.
I'll accept.
But I'd like you to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Well, okay. 19.
Okay, so with a 19, you stop yourself from falling off down the spiral staircase and tumbling down. As you kind of like right yourself, you know where the ground is, but right now you're very disoriented as you can't see anything in front of you, behind you. You have no idea what's going on.
I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge, by the way, just to turn that into 1.
Okay. All right. We're back to Noggins. Noggins, you hear a inside the head, and you see smoke start to billow a little bit out of the face area. What do you do?
Jesus, Travas. Okay. So, because I also wasn't here physically when the last time they were in this area above being killed.
Yep.
I don't want to personally meta anything, and I can't really tell right now, so I'll leave it to a roll. Does it seem like it's a mechanical thing coming from the statue, or does it seem like something's in there casting magic through? That's something I don't think Noggins has realized yet, so I'm like, or hasn't really been told about. So I'd rather leave that to a roll versus what I know meta-wise. I don't know if he knows if anything's in there or not.
Yeah, insight. I'm gonna say insight because I hate using perception for everything. Just to get an idea of whether or not it's an actual creature or a construct or something inside that's causing it.
Is it like does it seem like it's on the point, or is it something waiting for an opportunity?
Or nature. I'll say insight or nature check.
Don't tell me to do nature. What is intelligence?
You're just the druid or something.
Oh no, I am proficient. It's still only a +2 though.
Yeah, fair enough.
For insight though, that's a 20.
Okay, wow. Dirty 20?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So with the dirty 20, you imagine actually that it's something to do with the head inside the head. And you saw Travas kind of climb up inside it. So you imagine that this is just a structure that is actually being manned by something inside.
Okay. And how far away is this thing from me?
How far is it from them?
Oh gosh.
You know what? I'll tell you.
40 feet, 45 feet.
I'll tell you exactly.
Probably dies because of the diagonal.
I'd say it's 10, 20, 30 to 40. Well, on the diagonal, 45 to 50 feet.
Okay. And are there like any eye holes, anything like that?
It's just black in that.
It's black. That's
blackness.
Yep.
Dog.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, for now, I guess I will run over. I'll go. Run over towards the thing and go. Travas, are you okay?
Okay. So he move him over. Full movement. 30 feet.
35 feet is my base movement.
Just make sure here. 30 puts it right to the base of the statue if he wants.
Okay.
Like on the like at the base.
Yes, on the base.
Yeah, on the base.
Got that base.
So you're on the base looking up.
Okay.
Sorry, that base joke was funny.
Okay, so you yell, Travas, are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. By the way,
oh god,
we're in initiative.
Yeah.
What?
We are, exactly.
We
are. So I'm going to hold my action if I see any movement that's not Travas.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
I will cast a spell.
Okay. But you still yell up, Travas, are you okay?
I do.
Okay. Travas, you hear this? I'm going to allow you to respond quickly. You hear, Travas, are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. We're just having a talk.
Okay, that's it. Falfer, you're up. Esmeralda, you're on deck.
Okay, so
you're just having a talk.
Is it an action to come out of the harness? Do you know? Have we ever determined that?
I'm just say movement. For now, I'll just say movement. We never determined that, but I'm
Okay.
going to say just like it would be to get out from prone, I'd say it's half your movement to get out of the harness.
Okay, so I'm gonna take half my movement to get out, and I'm gonna take the other 15 feet to get out to close to the pillar.
Okay. Is that 15 or is that further?
Looks like 15 from the wall here.
Okay. All right. Ezmerelda, you're up. Sterling, you're on deck.
I'm going to move as close as I can to that statue.
Okay. You're tracking how many rounds, Ezmerelda? We're in round 4 for your invisibility.
Yes, so has it been a minute?
Well, 10 rounds is a minute.
Oh, 10 rounds, okay,
So
yeah.
you still have 6 rounds to go.
So no.
Okay.
So you took 20 feet to the statue.
Okay, you took 20 feet to the statue. You're now at the base of the statue beside Noggins.
Can I see anything from where I am, like where Travas has entered from?
Can you see anything? Say it again. Can you see anything from where?
Can I see?
Yeah.
Can I see the entrance point that Travas took?
Are you kind of walking around to look, or
Yes.
from where you are? Okay,
Yeah,
give me an
'cause
investigation check.
I'll take my full movement to look.
Okay, so investigation would be an action in this case. So you've moved now. Okay, so give me an investigation check.
Okay. Ooh, nat 20.
Ooh.
Okay. As you kind of
Sorry,
come
26.
around, it's your nat 20 is obvious because the flap, the secret door is open. So we're gonna say that's the nat 20. You actually see that it's open, and you see smoke kind of billow out the bottom of the robe.
Smells like burnt hair.
Yeah, don't go in there. Do not go in there. Woo! Okay. Yeah. So yeah, little smoke billows out the bottom of a trapdoor that is left open.
Sorry.
In the back of the. You can put it in the back. Yep.
Okay, guess I'm waiting.
Okay. Okay. Sterling, you're up. Travas, you're on deck.
Can I tell that the face is magically dark?
Arcana check. You know what? I'm just gonna say it's unnatural because you can see in darkness.
Yeah.
And you can't see anything into the face, and it's just like a void. So I don't think you need an Arcana check for that.
Can anyone dispel that darkness?
And I'll keep aim on the face so that if the darkness is dispelled, I'll shoot at anything that's not somebody I know.
Okay. Travas, you're up. Dimitri on deck.
Can I ask you the cone of cold?
Yes.
How do I add that? And how do I use that? Does it just become a known spell? Can I cast it at a certain level?
Yeah. So it would be. It's at the base level of what the spell is. So look up Cone of Cold.
Yeah.
And just use it at the base.
I couldn't add it because I guess they wouldn't assume that a level 1 wizard would.
Right, that's fine. No, I'm going to give you I'm going to give you a feat that allows you to do all this. So for right now, just use the spell as if you can cast it as an action.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Okay, Dr. Smokey.
I'm going to ask him. Well, I'm still trying to diplomatic route here.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm gonna just ask him straight up. Are you here for Strahd, or are you against him?
Okay.
And that's it. And if he says that he is for, if he indicates anything other than he opposes Strahd.
Yes.
I'm going to Cone of Cold him.
Okay.
I'm gonna Yeah, is he gonna answer now?
No, he's gonna answer.
Okay, when? So I'll hold that action until he answers.
Cone of Cold. So you start prepping Cone of Cold to be able to release it when. Okay. All right. Dimitri, you're up.
Okay. Noticing that everyone's started going back into the room, and Noggins has already told us that Travas is inside. If I look out into the room, is there still smoke coming out of the face? Like, is it obvious that there's something wrong with the statue?
Well, there's smoke coming out the top, and you can see smoke coming out the bottom, like a spell went out off inside.
Okay. I guess so. Dimitri would recognize that, like, something with the statue is vulnerable. He'll dash 60 feet to the base of the statue.
Okay, you make it.
And I guess the flap of the trap of the bottom is swung open. And,
yeah. You can see Ezmerelda's back there. She's found it.
Yeah. Then I'll ready my sword. If anything comes out that isn't Travas, I'm going to swing.
What if it's Ezmerelda?
Okay.
She didn't go out. Okay. She didn't go in there.
She's not in there yet. No.
Or if it's a puppy? Yep.
Okay. So in that moment, in the response, you hear, I'm just here to protect this place. Leave now.
Can I answer?
Yes. Quick answer.
I will say, we're here to stop Strahd, and we're looking for Ardenvast.
Persuasion check with disadvantage.
Extra advantage. Okay. Not great. Much worse. It's gonna be 1.
Nat 1?
Natural. Yeah, it's a natural 1.
Okay.
Wow. Why disadvantage?
Because
I was so peaceful. Like, I didn't hurt him. Right? Like, if I went up there and I stabbed him, I was like, come on, we're on the same team.
I'm sure if somebody came into your home and you tapped them on the shoulder that you would be completely political and okay in that moment.
Oh, yeah, it's his home.
If they just appeared.
Yeah.
So with disadvantage because you're all embroiled in combat right now, shooting arrows and casting spells, and so in that moment, he's not exactly up to being
it's a
diplomatic.
It's a natural 1.
Yeah, it's a natural 1.
We got your food order.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just leave it.
Yeah.
We couldn't find the owner, so.
Yeah. No.
It's a 1 star on Uber Eats.
How's your
anger 1 star.
1 star tried to attack me in my own home.
In that moment, I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
I don't want to. Oh yeah. That's pretty good. 20.
Okay. All right. You feel your muscles start to seize.
No, sir.
As you start to go paralyzed, and then you manage to, through the strength of your will, break it.
Okay.
And he's failed on trying to hold you.
Oh, he's trying to hold me.
Doesn't seem like he's open to diplomacy.
Hold me closer, tiny wizard.
That is his turn. And he says, "Oh, Drat, leave this place. Leave it now."
Language.
Noggins, you're up. Fall for your own deck.
Rats.
I'm at the base of the thing, and they're having a whole semi-conversation. Did I hear any of that?
Perception check disadvantage.
Oh, I don't want to kill this guy.
He wants to kill us?
This little Tetley T.
He's tried to kill us.
He killed the puppy.
He almost killed us.
But he doesn't know that we're nice guys and girls.
Brino was a nice guy.
Brino was a nice.
Yeah, what's that?
You said disadvantage?
Yes.
I apologize. 26.
Okay. Ooh. Yes, you heard a conversation.
I rolled a 19 and an 18. Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, you heard it kind of reverberate, echo through the statue.
I'm going to okay. When I get to the edge of the bottom, whatever, do I see the darkness at all?
You look up, you see that there's a dark void with your dark vision in the face, and you imagine it's an unnatural darkness.
Yep. And I'm gonna say, Travas, it doesn't sound like you're okay. And I'm just gonna like wave my scythe, and cast Dispel Magic.
Yes.
Okay. 1 second.
If it's higher than 3, I need to roll for it.
It's only 2nd level.
Bye.
But as you start to do that, all of a sudden it snuffs out in your hand.
Oh, he can see me?
1 moment, please.
You gotta be able to see me for counterspell.
Oh, you are right. Yeah, no, you're right. Well done.
He's like, oh, no.
Well done.
Okay. Noted. Wave. What? And do I see Travas and the person now, or is it still too high?
Hang on 1 second. It doesn't say anything about sight for counterspell. You attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell 3rd or lower, has no effect. If this casting spell on success, creature's spell fails and has no effect.
At the bottom, which you can see, take when you see a creature within 60 feet of you casting a spell. It is the reaction that you can take when you see a creature within 60 feet casting a spell.
Right. Yep, so I see that. I didn't see that in the... Okay, cool. Yep.
You're good.
Okay, cool.
Should I take my prepped action then?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so the darkness goes down. You have a prepped action for when...
For when the darkness was dispelled.
Okay, so when the darkness is dispelled, you see a face on this statue with 2 eye holes that are clear. It's hard to see at this angle, but you can try and attempt to shoot through the eye hole, and maybe you hit something. But it's a called shot, so that would be a shot with disadvantage.
All right, I'll give it a shot with my Vishnad crossbow.
It's the best kind of crossbow.
Oh. Yeah, it's magical. Oh, come on, that would have been a nat 20. All right, that's a 16 to hit.
That is okay. Yeah. So, you the darkness goes down, and you see a crossbow bolt kind of fly over, and you hear it ding 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 ding, kind of. Yeah.
And a 25 to hit.
Whoa! What?
On the second fire.
Okay.
So as the first I can do, I say, no, we're still
25
talking.
hits.
25 hits?
Yep.
All right.
I want to show you what this looks like, because I don't think we have an image of this.
So you can
do we? Don't bring it up yet, Jules, but do we have an image of that thing? No. Okay.
Okay.
Of the thing?
No.
Of the thing?
Of
Shout out to Julian.
the thing.
Chill.
8 points.
It's okay. It's okay. Go ahead.
That's 8 points of magical piercing damage.
Okay.
It pierces the magic.
Got it.
Magically.
8 points?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. All right. As the darkness goes down, immediately, Travas, before you... I wish I could show you this.
Daddy.
I didn't totally expect you guys to come here. You got it?
Getting it.
Okay, he's grabbing it. Anyways, what you see is a fox-like creature.
Whoa.
And...
Huh.
And what does the fox say?
Nice.
He'll bring up the image in a second.
Yeah. We're gonna have to ask you to go now.
Sorry, not a fox. I'm sorry, it's not a fox.
Oh, wait,
what?
No, it's ruined the joke.
It's a jackal-headed humanoid. Big,
Yeah,
long,
it's much more terrifying.
yeah,
Like a
big,
fox.
long, kind of fluffy tail that comes up the top. He's got tiny little spectacles on the chain that kind of go around the neck. He's got wizard-type kind of scholarly robes on with some scrolls and some packs, and looks like the most civilized kind of jackal-headed creature you could imagine.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to adopt.
And he now has a
Sounds like he's eating my grandma.
And
he's eating your grandma,
Like a big bad wolf. Look, that's a big bad wolf.
Yeah,
He's
and
got my
that's
grandma's
what it looks
clothes
like.
on.
and assimilated her.
My, what big eyes you
Oh
have.
no! I do not want to adopt. Never mind.
It's too late.
It was
Don't
much
metagame!
The paperwork's been drawn up.
All right. Okay. What did I say? Yeah. So that's what you see in front of you as a bolt kind of hits it in the shoulder, and you see it kind of pop through in the front a little bit.
Did it work?
All right. Sorry. That was Noggin's turn. Falfir, you're up. Esmeralda, you're on deck.
Okay.
Round 5.
So I will use
So,
the.
hold on. I dispelled, and I now see something after a thing happened.
Well,
What
you
do I
dispelled
see?
from below, so
Yes.
you don't see anything into the face.
That's okay. I was.
Yeah.
We didn't get to resolve what happened.
You
just
see,
kinda
yeah,
get-
sorry, yeah. So you see the
Sorry.
face of the statue from the chin up, and you can see that there's like a space in the eyes, but it looks up into the head. You can't see anything that's going up. You see
Yeah,
two
you
eye
have to
holes.
get into the space to get in and see inside.
Yeah,
That's what I was trying to figure.
or be of a distance away, like Sterling is, where you have a trajectory. But at the base of the statue, you can't see into the head.
Okay, no, that's what I just wanted to just make sure before we went through. Like, let me.
Yeah,
okay.
no problem.
I'm just gonna start to use the rest of my movement because I didn't use any.
Yeah.
Just to go to where I saw Travas go and just start to walk up. That's all.
Okay, so you're starting
Or at
to
least
walk
start
up
to
the
try to-
statue.
Yep.
Okay.
Because now he's like, okay, what's
How
happening
far
up
can you
here?
go?
Because
He's right at the
35
base.
feet?
What is it?
35.
Okay, 35. Got it. So he is. Yeah. So you're about. I'm gonna say you're about 10 feet from. Did he have to walk around the statue first?
No, he was at the base of the statue already.
Yeah, but in the front or the back?
Oh yeah, sorry, in the front.
In the front. So you're about 25 feet up the 40-foot statue.
Sounds good.
Spiral staircase, which should take longer, but it's okay.
Thank you.
No problem. All right.
So I'm gonna use 20 feet of my movement to make it to the base of the statue. And then I'm gonna look for if there is any way to climb the outside of the statue, not the inside.
You can absolutely try. I mean, there's handholds and stuff. You'll have to make an athletics check because it's not meant for climbing.
Let's do it. So I will attempt to climb with my athletics. Oh my! Well, isn't that a 20?
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
All right. So you start to climb up. Your speed is now 30.
Yes, 35 now.
Climbing half, so
Okay,
20
right, so-
feet. We'll
okay.
say, okay.
Cool.
You're halfway up the front of the statue.
Okay.
At this point.
Nice. That places me right there.
Okay. Esmeralda, you're up. Sterling, you're on deck.
I am making my way up the inside of the statue.
Okay. You were gonna you shoot right up. There's 30 feet of movement, so you just passed Noggins on the way up.
Okay, and can I send a message to Noggins?
Yeah.
I'll send a message. Hey, if I find anything hostile up there, I'm going to try to surprise attack.
You're muted.
Sorry, I would just say, I don't know if something's hostile because Travas isn't screaming yet.
That worries me.
Yeah. As it should.
Yep.
Touche.
Okay. So are you using your movement? Are you going to dash to get all the way up?
Sure. If I can.
Okay. All right. So you dash and you come up to the top, and you see the sight before you. You see this jackal-headed creature with a fluffy tail facing off against Travas, who has like burnt. His armor is kind of singed in the front.
Just a touch.
Just a touch off one shoulder, and the creature has a bolt kind of stuck in its back, and they're kind of facing off, and it's like snarling.
Okay.
We're both snarling.
Sterling, you're up. Travas, you're on deck.
All right. So you said a 16 didn't hit, right?
Correct.
Okay. Then, yeah. Then my next 2 attacks miss.
Okay. So into they kind of bounce off the statue, or okay. All right.
I dodged those 2 arrows going by.
Travas, you're up. Dimitri, you're on deck.
I'm gonna look this guy in his puppy face.
In his jackal face, yeah.
And I'll say to him, you can help us find what we're here for, and then we'll leave, or else my friends are going to kill you right now.
Okay.
I'm going to hold my action. If he does not accept my most gracious offer, I'm going to attack him with my short sword.
Okay, so you're holding. Sorry, say that again. So you're readying your action.
Yeah.
To attack him.
Yeah. If he does not accept my demand of surrender.
Okay. In this moment.
On his turn.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, this moment would be nice. Then I will attack him.
Okay.
And the offer is basically you can tell us what we're looking for, where it is.
Yeah.
And we'll leave, or you can die and fail to protect the temple.
Okay. Okay.
Come on, diplomacy.
One sec. Let me just check something. Dimitri, you're up. I'm just reading something here.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you probably didn't expect me to climb up to the statues, but
I'll climb up the statue too, because I was right at the bottom, and I guess I would be sort of right at the same level as Ezmerelda at that point. And if I see anyone not from our party reach my space, I'm gonna hit it with the sword.
Okay.
So you and Ezmerelda are right at the top, right? Like we're all.
Sorry. So you've gone up the statue.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and you only move 30. So you get to 30 feet. You're 10 feet from the top, and you're gonna ready an action if anybody comes down.
Not from our party.
Not from your party.
Yes.
Got it.
But Ezmerelda's at the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
So make sure I get my sneak attack.
Okay. All right. The creature looks at you, Travas, and says, one sec, sorry, just want to make sure. Yeah, sorry, not today. And space and time open up around it, and it's gone.
What the coward?
That's it.
He ran away.
Noggins, you're up. Fall for your own deck.
I will keep going up.
Okay. All right. So you get up to the top, and you still have a little bit of movement left. You see Travas there. You don't see any creature or anybody else in front of you.
And I guess you see like start to be the makings of something green and flame-ish on my hand, and I'm like, "Are you okay? 'Cause I'll burn something."
Please don't burn anything today. He disappeared. He just poof.
What was it?
Wizard, like a dog wizard man. Yeah, lots of scrolls, fluffy tail. What big eyes he had.
What, did they just like disappear something?
Yeah, he just poof. I told him he should help us or he should die, and he said he chose option C. and he disappeared.
Okay.
But
that's
great news. I found out it's
6
just,
seconds,
it's just a man.
Okay, so I will use the rest of my action, not metagaming because I haven't been inside. Use the rest of my climbing. Sorry, use my climbing action, 20 feet to make it to the eye holes, and then pull out both of my crossbows, hand crossbows, and go. I missed last time, but not this time, and I will fire into the. No, do I see anyone in through the eyes?
No, you come in, you put your crossbows in through the eyes.
Yeah,
Omeka's gone. And you see what we said. So basically, what's your name? Travas facing you out the eye holes. You see Ezmerelda behind him, and then Noggins comes right up, and all you see is your party.
Okay. Did I kill him? Did he run away from me?
No, he ran away from me. I told him we were going to kill him. I just told. Why don't we all get together downstairs and talk about it?
Okay. I put my thing. Slide, swoop down.
Okay, wait.
Watch. I can't do it.
So you went up 20. You start coming down 10.
Yep.
Okay. Ezmerelda, your turn. Sterling, you're on deck.
So we weren't technically like in initiative, right? We were just doing this for.
No, well, we were doing it for turns, but now we were in combat and we're not quite settled yet because the round. I'm gonna let the round go out. It's sixth round right now.
I was gonna say, like, as soon as I see this dude out of existence, I think maybe he cast invisibility on himself.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take my rapier and just start slashing in the space that he was in.
Okay, give me an attack with disadvantage, please.
All right. Ooh. 23 to hit.
Ooh. Yeah, so you
If
slash
I hit
through,
anything.
nothing but air.
Man. Okay.
Clearly,
that's your action.
I'll pop back in at this point.
Okay. Oh, you've attacked, so yeah. Oh, greater visibility allows you to attack. Yeah, so you come back.
Yeah.
Ezmerelda is visible in front of you.
Oh,
whoa! That's
No,
right.
I'm gone.
You wouldn't have seen.
I wouldn't have seen her.
And I'm like, where did he go?
And you're only moving half, so you're only coming down 5 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Travas, you're up. Dimitri, you're on deck. Or Sterling, you're up. Travas, you're on deck.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything that's gone on, so I'm gonna shoot again through the eye. That was a 17.
Well, so you did see Falfer go like this,
right?
And then come down and start to climb back down.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he might just be giving me space to shoot through the eyes again.
He might be. You can take whatever insightful thoughts you want.
I mean, I guess.
Danger.
Should I just roll insight then?
Yeah, sure. You can roll insight check. I mean, I think you have enough information that you can probably make that assumption.
Do it.
That he didn't actually shoot inside or do any sort of.
I am right there.
All right.
Okay. Shoot.
Ow.
Falfer, come back.
Okay. Well, that's an insight of 6.
Okay. So, like I said, you saw him do that. I'm going to say insight with advantage because you saw Falfer not engage in anything and just leave.
Let him shoot us.
So if you want to shoot...
Okay, 17.
Okay. So take what you will from that.
Well, I don't know. I just want to help.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's a 17 and a 10.
Yeah.
To hit this wizard man.
Okay. All right.
It's no longer there.
Do I have to do a dex check?
I will say with the magical darkness gone, you saw that there was a creature that wasn't even at this distance. You saw that there was a creature like ahead of a creature, and you saw it leave.
All right.
Right before Falfer got up there, because you would have seen because it was close to the eye holes from the distance that you would have.
Okay, so if I
so you don't no longer have a
case,
target.
Then yeah, I don't have a target anymore. I wouldn't.
Do you want to move closer? Do you want to? You can use that action otherwise if you want.
Yeah, I'll move in to right behind this pillar here.
Okay.
Kind of.
What the?
Okay.
What's going on? He poofed.
Yeah. Can you give me a perception check?
Yeah.
Oh. Perception.
have advantage on that. No, I can. If I use Storm Rune, I can give myself advantage on that.
Do it.
So yeah, that's a 23. No, yes. 22.
You hear movement or sense movement from down the entrance hall to the left. So from the left of where you are, up on the balcony below, you hear what sounds maybe like footsteps.
Up here?
Yeah, and down and out, like through the main entrance area that you guys
down
can come
that
through.
way?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll use the rest of my movement. That was what, like 30, I guess?
Yeah.
Do I still have an action at this point or no?
Yes, you do.
Yeah? Okay. Then I was here. I'll use a dash to get myself to the stairs.
Okay.
And I'll shout, "He's gone this way!"
Up there, Jay?
Yeah, ish.
Somewhere. Yeah.
The pillars are not, they have to be pushed over to hold it up.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Okay, so you've gone over to those stairs, to the wide stairs. Because these stairs would have been maybe closer. There's stairs on this side too.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah,
there's some right here.
There's stairs there too.
Okay.
So,
way closer to you.
So I'm right there next to the charred remains of Casimir.
Okay, so you come around the corner, and you see this creature standing, and you can see it in its full kind of view now, and that's at the end of the. Well, let me tell you exactly how far it is.
And I use the dash so I can't shoot.
So it's like halfway down this 30-foot hallway, just before the stairs go up and in and out of the Ember Temple.
Okay.
And you see its silhouette standing there, and it kind of stops as you come in front of it.
Can I action surge attack it?
Sure you can. If you're gonna have to move another 10, 20, 30, 40 feet.
Ranged attack, though.
Ranged?
Yeah,
You
because
can do a ranged attack, yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool. All right.
Oh.
Okay, that's a dirty 20 to hit and a 15 to hit.
Misses.
Both?
Over its 15, and what was the other
And
one?
a dirty 20.
20 hits.
Okay. All right. Oh man, that's 5 points of magical piercing.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh man.
But he ducks the first one, goes over the shoulder, and then into the way that he went. He's like, oh,
language.
And okay, that was Sterling. Travas, your turn. Dimitri, you're up. You're on deck.
I can't even see where Sterling is. Like, he's outside of our dark vision range. Like, he's...
Yeah.
So... I'm gonna just walk down the stairs.
Okay. You start to walk down the stairs?
He's gone, but I guess we keep looking around.
Okay, so you're 30 feet
Yeah.
down the stairs? All right.
Yeah, I mean, I might as well just use my dash to get all the way out.
Okay, so you're right at the top. 30 puts you just outside the hatch. So you managed to descend the entirety of the stairs.
Yeah.
With 60, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go all the way down and out.
Yeah.
And I'd like.
I'm gonna say you just drop out, like you're just at the hatch. You drop out of the hatch.
With 60 feet?
Yeah, because it's 40 tall.
Okay.
You were into the head of it, and it's a spiral staircase.
Sure.
So I'm adding a little bit extra because you're going in a circle around rather than straight down.
Okay.
Dimitri, you're up.
Okay. I'll watch Travas climb down the steps.
Yeah. Just.
What happened?
He's gone. The guy's gone. So I might as well just keep looking. I tried to talk to him. I didn't want to talk.
He's just gone?
Gone.
How much more? I'm like 10 feet from the top where they were?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll finish going to the top.
Okay. He's gone!
Yeah.
I don't know what you saw. And just looking around, like you're inside the head of the statue. Is there anything like what is in there, or is it just like an empty space?
It's pretty much just an empty space. It looks like well, it's an empty space, but now that you actually start to look around, there's a bit of a bedroll, and like there's clear like scraps of him having lived here. Like he's been here a long time, and this is where he stays.
Okay.
To guard.
Chamber pot.
Yeah. Sure.
I'll look out the eye hole.
Yeah.
What can I see? What's going on?
So you don't have dark vision, right?
No.
Yeah. So no, you can't see.
Okay.
And actually, right now you can't see much. You see, it's dim light. I said, right? So I'd say with dim light, give me a perception check with disadvantage.
10.
Okay. With a 10, you don't see much past. You look out and it's pretty quiet. You hear maybe the distant scuffle, but that's it.
Okay. Then I'll take Dross's word for it and dash the rest of the way to go down.
Okay, so you've moved 10 up, you move 20 down, and then another 30. So I'm going to say you're just about to get out of the trapdoor with Travas.
Okay. Then
all right. At this point,
Take my word for
Sterling,
it.
as he growls at you, he looks at you. He says, "Not my temple," and he sticks out his finger towards the head of the statue. And from inside the statue, you'll hear as you watch a flaming stream leave his finger and enter one of the eye holes and
Counterspell.
in the inside of the okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
All right. Where are you right now, Ezmerelda?
Yeah, but the sight is the issue.
I was in the like
In the head.
In the
I
head?
was by like I could have I saw Falfer
Yeah.
when he did his
Okay.
thing, so I'm
okay.
by that.
So you're
area.
able to see out the eye hole. The issue is that you probably can't see the 100 and some odd feet in darkness that is required to see the person.
But if it's like a lit spell, right? I can see the general direction. I can see the direction from where it came from because it was lit.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, so let's do this. It's slightly lit. Give me a perception check. You have dark vision, so I'm going to just do perception direct, not with disadvantage, to see if you can see well across through the entrance and to the thing, because, again, it's a long hallway. So let's see if you can see.
It's past 60 feet, right?
Yeah, why? Counterspell 60 feet? Yeah.
Counterspell was 60 feet.
Sorry.
I was like, where's it at?
Yeah, thank you.
She doesn't have dark vision either.
Yeah.
What are you countering?
She does now.
However, I can't counter it, but if I was able to see the direction, I could know from a future thing what I want to do.
Ooh.
Yes, you can absolutely see the direction, but as it stands, this fireball careens into the head and ignites in the head, and that is where we're going to end the session for this evening.
Total party kill.
You
So
guys
just
are
for
lucky
my
he's
next
here.
I did roll it. I rolled a 26 just
Yep.
for when we come back for how well I know where it came from.
Okay, well, you know where it came from.
100 feet that
You can see that it
Yeah.
came from the
Like just
entrance to
straight up
the
that way,
tunnel.
in the middle.
But the distance
like,
of
you
where
can
he is was
shoot from
well
way over
past.
there.
Okay.
Thank you everyone for watching.
We never went through the front door. That's the front door there.
Yeah. We're gonna continue next week.
What? We're gonna what? I don't know what's going on. Thank you everyone for watching. It was an incredible session. Another great one. I don't know when this season's gonna end. But maybe sometime in the next couple weeks.
It could be as early as the beginning of the next session.
It could be as early as the beginning of the next session. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw tonight, of course, consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon and then following us on Twitch as well. Aftermath on 8 p.m. on Thursday. You'll be able to hear more insight about what happened tonight in the minds of some of the players and those that will be joining us for Aftermath. So much more of the Ember Temple to go, and we will get through it, even though we are moving slightly slower than expected. We don't want to rush an awesome campaign and an awesome setting in this environment. Champions of the Realm, lots of awesome announcements coming very, very soon. Again, wanted to announce Game Board is our first non-D&D and Idle Champion sponsor. Want to thank you thank them for their support, and there are more sponsors that we'll be announcing over the next little while, as well as more combatants that we'll be announcing, which are awesome and huge, and we're very, very excited about. You guys have a wonderful night. We'll see you Thursday, and then we'll see you Monday. Monday's good, right? We're going week by week here. Monday we will be here. We'll see you then. You guys have a good night. Bye.